You are now fixated on the finest quality of educated and opinionated brothers, black brothers, who take the free time you most have generously donated to us and curate a channel free of fuckery or bullshit and write with wisdom and insight. We turn spoils to royal, we turn doodles to murals, we turn dollars to euros, weed to florals, or florals to weed, whatever you need. We proceed to give you these
and many, many more motherfucking episodes.
I'm playing Call of Duty Warzone.
I'm glad you're enjoying
So
life.
I'm out there. We both in the action, you know what I'm saying?
He been playing it heavy.
I believe it. What else is there to do?
Right, what up? Nigga, don't talk about playing shit heavy. This nigga's in there playing every sports game he got. He started a new career in every game.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
He got full careers.
I finally got my player to 90.
While in a Skype meeting. He talking on the phone to controller in his hand like, yeah, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yep. My brother on that same shit.
We on right now? All right. Dang, it's been a while. I gotta remember how to do all this.
All right, you know how to bring us on?
All right. What's going on? It's your boy Nicky Duce, a.k.a. Mr. No Disrespect, a.k.a. Mr. Corona Free, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. Corona and Chill, a.k.a. Mr. Happy Hour, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is No Disrespect. So, how you doing, bro?
What's good with y'all? You already know what it is. Tell my baby I'm staying in the house.
I missed this. I really have.
We a part of the Corona crew right now, you know what I'm saying? Second generation.
Quarantine and chill.
Quarantine and
That's what I like
chill.
to call it.
That's actually literally what I have.
You have quarantine and chill?
Quarantine and chill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, that's how we in
That's a
sync.
topic,
That's how we in
That's
sync.
been my mood.
That voice you're hearing is
Wow.
family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
at this point.
I was going to introduce you,
gonna
right?
get
I
it.
wasn't
No,
gonna slight you. I was
we're
gonna
good.
slight. The only thing I was gonna say is that you don't fuck with us no more.
I do. I was waiting
Just
for
like
the
family.
deciding if you wanted to say that or not.
I was like, in my
Like,
family. I've been a ghost. I get it. I've been
But that's
straight.
how my family is. We don't fuck with each other for a while and then we come back.
We come
That's
back. It's all
cool.
love. It's
Exactly.
your girl Neems.
I
like
live
every
with him
Black
and I don't
Christmas
fuck with
movie.
him, so.
Oh, exactly. But like, what can
I
you
know
do?
we've been arguing too much.
Yeah, that's quarantine and chill.
At this point, I question how any relationship can last long term.
Everyone thinks lit. It's like, oh yeah, I'm getting cheeks all week, and then it's like, nah, y'all gonna break up out of it.
It's just too much.
It's not gonna work
Man.
out.
But it's been a while, man. The last episode we dropped was what in February. We did a lot.
We did, but
it was a lot that went on as far as our personal lives. I celebrated a birthday. I became 18. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 18.
Found a youth.
By the way. Yeah. So
we went to California,
Oh yes.
LA.
yeah,
Fair
exactly.
enough.
We was in LA early though, not late, not lately.
No.
It was
It was
before the
before.
outbreak. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Before the outbreak.
It wasn't. We went there early March, right when this thing kicked off.
I
We
was
were
in
there.
Miami
That's
early.
before
We
the
were there
outbreak,
when the
bruh.
ball
I was
dropped.
in Miami. Don't
Bruh,
worry.
it was before the outbreak. At least that's my story, and I'm
Allegedly
sticking to
before
it.
the outbreak.
But it's been 14 days, so we good anyway. You
I
know.
mean, shit. At least we are. I don't know who else was out there. You know what I'm saying?
not
Nah,
focused
we
on
ain't got it. We good. You know what I'm saying? We alright. We straight.
Yeah, we good.
We had a good time in Cali though. It was
No, y'all
that was
was
my first.
living.
That was my first time being out there. You
Y'all
know
was
what I'm saying?
living.
We had a what was it? One time for the one time tour. That's what we called it because that's when
That's what it was.
all the homies. You know what I'm saying? We getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
was
we're
that
not
what
able to
it
get
was?
together for real.
Like,
And we're
Welcome
niggas,
to
so
the
you know,
North.
You know what I'm saying?
trips are damn near impossible to plan.
We almost
no.
did- we almost
like at
didn't-
least 5 niggas drop out every trip.
it was
Yep.
at least
At least
two.
6 of y'all.
But we actually had a good majority that came
Oh,
through.
good job.
We were lucky.
We were lucky, yeah, because we almost didn't get into the hotel because of some
Oh.
other, you know, so you had
Oh, okay.
niggas at the hotel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at the front desk, like, all right, bitch, you got
She
the
was
crusty,
typing. She was
crusty
typing a
numbers
little.
again. All right, I calculated the right amount.
Right, I was about to say she was typing a little too much. Talking about
Yeah.
in your
And what's up
total
with these hotel
is.
fees before you check in? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
That's
you're supposed to
why
take,
Airbnb.
you're supposed to add that on afterwards if there is anything wrong. Why do I got?
Well, I think they flipped it now. Now you don't pay for the room up front. You pay for the security deposit, and then once you check out, that's
get
when
that
your
back?
card's charged, and you get your deposit back.
They charge it both ways. They
No,
charge the
that's
security
fine.
deposit
It
and the
shouldn't.
room.
It shouldn't take
They
that.
just take the security deposit off
When you get there.
when you check out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not fucking with that.
See, that's why
Airbnb?
that's why Airbnbs is
I'm saying.
hey, they dirt cheap right now too. Hey, shout out to the
Ain't
Corona
nobody
discount.
going- exactly, but we ain't going nowhere. So
Yeah, I mean,
allegedly.
you see these prices,
Bruh.
Hey,
No.
hey, these flights is ridiculous.
I almost
my
booked
nigga.
a ticket back to Miami for $37.
We was just talking about Miami because you know our other homie Chill the Ill, his birthday is coming up at the end of April. Shout out to the March and April babies, by the way. Our
Y'all going
birthdays
through
been through the fucking wire. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
What birthdays?
you know, it's probably karma. So
Who
who knows? Could be
What are y'all,
fitting.
Aries? That makes
Well,
sense.
I'm a Pisces.
You're okay. I
I'm
fucks
a
with Pisces.
Pisces
and I
and
think
Taurus.
I think it's Aries.
I fucks with Taurus.
Well, yeah, it's Taurus, right?
It's really
Yeah, Aries is Aries is in
April.
there. Aries is April.
Okay, but yeah, nonetheless, shout out to
Carnival.
them. I don't only recognize the Pisces. Everybody else is y'all on y'all own.
All the destruction you caused in your wake is coming back full circle.
Full circle.
I don't cause
That's
no
a
destruction.
virus.
I'm chill. You know what I'm saying?
We are the virus. Y'all are the virus.
But all right, so I mean, obviously we're not bearing the lead. We've been talking about it, but the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Ever since our last episode has really taken place, it's hitting the whole fucking. It's a global epidemic. I never thought I would hear those words outside of a movie. But that's what we living in right now. Like
For
it's
real.
literally you go outside. This is Atlanta.
It's
I've
a
never,
movie,
I've never
and not
seen
the
it
good
this
kind.
bare.
Yeah.
Atlanta
the
has not been
streets,
this bare.
I haven't been late to work this whole time.
You can't be.
I
I
be
can't use that
early.
as an excuse no more.
I hate it.
You
I
know what
hate
I'm
this
saying?
shit.
I work from home now, and I can't
Oh,
use being
exactly.
late.
You ain't
no
got no
more. I ain't got no
excuse.
excuse. But they was,
Running late, nah.
they was trying to keep us in there for the longest though. I had to press down. Like I can't. I was the nigga in the room. You know how you always like hide the nigga when you at work. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
Yeah.
little game.
It's always
Yellow.
itching to come out though. It's
Yeah.
always itching to come out. It'll be the slightest shit. Like this bitch should
I
not
understand-
just
I
use the
understand what
last bit of coffee.
I understand what being Bruce Banner feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand the Hulk can come out at any point, bro. And then Hulk came out because these motherfuckers was like, all right, next week we gonna have y'all coming. Next week,
For what?
bitch, it's an epidemic.
I was like, I'm cool. Like,
Like,
I'm out.
like you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit.
Especially because y'all jobs require meetings constantly. Like, I'm watching my brother. Literally, his job is so boring now. He's like, we ain't got no projects, but they have like 2 or 3 meetings every day. He had 5 meetings today talking about what? Social distancing. I'm like, nigga, what?
Man, we be
Trash.
bullshitting our meetings.
Y'all not doing nothing.
Yeah.
There's no projects. Like, what are y'all talking about?
And people just want to stay busy just to justify the paycheck. Because luckily,
Exactly.
I'm at one of the jobs that's still paying. Because I'm working from home, obviously, so it's
Exactly.
still paying.
Exactly.
So we send our regards to all the people who lost their jobs
Right.
and the small business people. They getting hurt
Bruh,
hard by this shit.
that
boy.
shit's scary.
Unless you a bike messenger or some shit, like I don't know what the fuck, like that's the only thing moving right now.
All,
Like,
right. All the entrepreneurs who are still in school, they be like, all right, now I might go somewhere
Nah,
else.
this is.
Might go ahead and get this job.
You was talking about karma earlier. This is the karma for all the small business owners that was talking shit to all the corporate people. Like,
Right.
yeah, I gotta work a 9 to 5.
Right.
I can
My
do
Choose
it.
my
Friday.
own hours.
I'm my own
Yeah,
boss.
nigga. You
No
got
offense.
you got your own hours now, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hella office hours.
You a
Hella,
small
Right.
business owner, motherfucker.
part time.
Right.
so my full time gig. Yeah. I'm easing my way into it.
I'm so
But now we actually are thinking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
disrespect.
No, it's hard out here.
Yeah, but for all the
We
ones
are
y'all was
thinking
talking
about
shit,
y'all because y'all, I mean, y'all were our go-to. Shit. Ain't shit open.
Ain't shit open.
That hurt me.
Ain't shit open.
man. Except for what is it? Gas stations, obviously the hospitals and shit.
Yeah.
Hookah bar,
hospital.
hookah, smoke shops
lounges
for some
are
reason.
open. I'm scared. I don't
They
know
are?
why. Yeah. I'm not going to say why I know that, but they are
That's
open.
because you stay with the smoke.
I
boy.
sure do not. I sure do not. I've been social distancing allegedly. But yeah.
she
no,
just go in her
Allegedly.
hazmat suit from work. She just
I really do. I'll be like coming in there with gloves, a face mask. I'm like, fuck it. You know, I just need a smoke break.
oh yeah,
Throwing a whole lot of hints. Do you got a quarantine bay or something?
What? No.
Well, first of all,
What in the
before we
world?
dive into that awkward no,
She got a quarantine
I really
bay.
don't.
describe your profession again for the people that don't know.
Okay, so I'm a student pharmacist and I work at CVS Pharmacy. Oh God, I probably shouldn't put that out there, but I also
I'll
work.
bleep it out.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I won't.
No, you won't.
I'll bleep that shit out, bro. Them niggas gonna fire me. But either way, yeah. So CVS, and I also work at a doctor's office. So I'm just around. Like we're not closed. We have to be open at all times because people still need their drugs.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the front lines. People, especially the pharmacy I work at, we have a in-store clinic. So people will come in there all sick, touching everything around the counter, asking you a million questions, breathing in your face, then cough on you and be like, "Oh, okay, I don't think I have corona, but I just want to check." I'm like, "All right, nigga,
Right.
it's affecting me.
She's
Thank
talking
you."
about come closer.
Right, literally. And I'm just like, nah, just go to the nurse. We'll like see you later. So it's really, I mean, I chose this profession, so like I'm up for it. But at the same time, it's like been mad.
You ain't
stressful.
signed up for this shit.
I was like, this is a bit much. This is a bit much. But it's like, I don't know. It's interesting to watch. I didn't think I'd be in my first pandemic
That
at
reminds
this age.
what you just described reminds me of that. What is Love Is Blind? Because you was like, this is my job, so I got it. This is technically what I signed up for to
Right,
save people's
literally.
lives. But at the same time, I didn't think I was gonna have to deal with it this early.
This
You know what I'm
early,
saying?
bro.
It's like when you get engaged and you find out your fiance was bi. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? It's like,
So like, wait a
was like,
minute.
yeah, hold on, like I signed up for it, but shit, like I wish you would have told me about this earlier. I mean, could have made a different decision. Now I'm locked in.
Damn, that's
you gotta
actually.
be with the shits, bro. You gotta be with the shits.
We'll dive into that on another episode.
I was only bringing that up because that goes into relationships. So we going back around to where she did that awkward pause.
Oh, I
about
thought we
when
were
you
done
asked-
with the quarantine
when you were
and chill,
asking
'cause
about the quarantine
nah,
to chill.
bro.
Like, hold on, what you?
I've been
I
minding
know
my
you.
business.
Which I've been listening to that Jay Electronica album.
No, I,
Hell no, man.
bro,
Nah, bro, this name up. She got that. She got
Hey,
a little
listen to that
Muslim
childish
babe.
Gambino, fucking the birds and bees and.
we gotta chill out, bro. Okay, Neem has no alleged bae. I don't know what they're referencing. Have I been?
It
hanging
ain't
out with
formal yet.
people?
Shout out to the
Maybe
nigga
one.
that's giving names that
That prescription, you know what I'm saying? That shit filled.
that Corona bottle.
What's next on the topic? Because I'm not what I signed up for today either.
Well, let's bring some some seriousness to the show. Since you are the expert here, we just niggas. What is it? The COVID-19.
Yeah.
How many different words and letters?
There's COVID-19, SARS-2, all those.
SARS-2?
SARS-2 is a sequel?
Yeah, bro. It's a
As
real
if the first
thing.
one was leave
That
the
shit came
original.
back
First one
with a
shouldn't
vengeance.
even made it. Period.
That exactly, but no, here it is, and people aren't taking it serious. I literally just watched a video on some spring breakers, like, oh yeah, I'm not scared of coronavirus because I'm young, it won't kill me. I've been seeing all the old people die, and I'm like, oh, you're in for a treat, bro. Because what people don't understand about this, it's not the fact that like most people, a majority of the people that have been infected have survived it. They've been able to stay at home and they've been good. But the people that are going to the hospitals, infecting more people, infecting healthcare workers, are like taking up our healthcare capacity basically. And we don't have enough healthcare providers or ventilators or other like equipment to help keep these people alive that really need it. So that's why they keep saying flatten the curve. If that curve gets too high and we go above that capacity of how much we can provide for people that actually need to be taken care of, now we're gonna have to pick and choose who we can save. And that's when shit gets scary, and that's when the infection spreads even more because people can't get help, and that's when a lot of people die, and that's what they've been talking about.
That sounds like textbook Hunger Games.
Dead ass. This could go completely left, and it become the Hunger Games.
So then so what's effective against it? Like it's crazy. We've seen these commercials now,
Right.
at least in Atlanta. They got all these commercials about washing your hands and like some goofy ass, like, you know how like Sesame Street had their own little kid commercials. Like it seems like that's what it is. But what is effective? Like how can
So like the best thing to do, like they've been saying, all the experts, is social distancing. Like it's better to not get infected at all and like just not go through it, if that's the case, because like you're not only preventing like yourself from getting it, but you're preventing from people that can really get sick from
all right, but
getting it.
what if I'm horny and I'm trying to get some
If you're
ass?
horny,
Yeah.
you just
So I
you
got
don't watch some porn at home for once, nigga. Like
So
it's okay.
what's for once? Like it's been.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
He said week 2 of quarantine.
I'm just saying, yeah, week 2. At the end of the day, I went through all my scenes, my favorites. I even developed a new taste. Like, what if you want the
okay.
real thing? Like, what do we need to do in between?
No, the better question is, what's the better for us to do? Get neck or eat pussy? What are we safe for
Pussy,
doing?
I'm kidding. Either way.
I'll be willing
touche,
to. I would
touche.
say- I would
I
disagree,
didn't know how to answer
Eat this
that
pussy, you ain't gonna get it. Trust me.
I got the cure.
Actually,
It's in my pussy.
It'll prevent it, okay? I'm just kidding, y'all. It's not a fact. But either way,
He said it'll prevent it.
stay ass at home so you don't have to deal with it later. Wash your hands. Use soap, because I was telling the boys earlier. Basically, the way I just watched this video and explained it really well. How like the structure of the coronavirus, it's like a micelle. If you don't know what a micelle is, it's basically like it's like fat. And when you're washing your dishes, right, you use soap to get oil off stains, and it like encapsulates it and it breaks it down. And that's basically what soap does with the virus. So it breaks it down, that structure around it, and it's not able to like infect you or replicate once it gets inside of you. So you just kill the virus with using soap. So buy soap. Don't like only buy sanitizer. Like you can use hand sanitizer. It's only good. Also only 70%. Alcohol is what you need. You don't need to go above or below it. Honestly, maybe 60%. Either way, don't get 100% alcohol. You'll be fine with 60%. And then just buy some soap. Wash your damn hands. Wipe everything down, because that shit could live on your surfaces for 3 days. Like those type of key things are like the best ways to help prevent infection, is like staying clean, washing your hands, not going outside, not going outside, but like not being around people all the time.
It's hard to say that, especially like this
is.
shit hit in the springtime. Like it's
it's beautiful
gorgeous
out
right
there.
now.
Sundress
It is
season.
As we recording right now, it's a gorgeous day.
It is beautiful.
And it's supposed to be a gorgeous weekend for the most part.
The first time it hasn't rained in like 3 days in a row and
exactly
forever.
like almost 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say like people stay in, especially for those people who got like who are parents that got little kids that been driving them crazy. My sister been driving. She literally pulling out her hair like she's going insane. Ken over here, I don't know what's going on with him. he was ready to cuss everybody out.
It's hard. It's
Ken over here
stressful.
wiping wipes with wipes.
he double on. Hey, he's doubling down.
But I mean, it's hard. It's just you got to look at like the good of the cause. Like if we don't flatten that curve to the point of like we get too many people infected and we're not able to take care of it in our healthcare system, we're screwed.
So are the gloves and masks and all that stuff, is that really useful? Or because I've been hearing mixed things about the mask.
Okay, so in my personal opinion is the mask is better only for healthcare professionals because they're around the virus full time and we need them because if we run out of doctors and nurses and shit, we're fucked.
So there's only one supplier for masks? Like I keep hearing like you running out. Like shouldn't hospitals be the number one that got who got the
You
mask?
would think, but this is why people are stupid. I like witness it firsthand all the time at my job. Is like you will see someone like the first thing I saw once this shit like got crazy. People were just buying an overload of sanitizer, just filling up their cart of sanitizer, toilet paper, Lysol wipes. And I'm just like, there's like a million other people in this bitch. Like, why aren't you like, people would just overstock.
People don't care about other people.
They don't. This showed the most selfish side of everyone at this time. And I was just like, damn, humanity is just trash. But at the same time, it's like, every man for himself. I don't agree with that, but just to say all that, like you would think we have enough of these things, and normally we do, but people are going there's no reason for you to stock up. This guy bought $17,000 worth of hand sanitizer to try to sell it on Amazon.
Yeah, they shut his dad.
I'm glad that's karma.
Well, technically, he was a smart businessman for doing that.
Yeah, he had an
took
idea.
He took
That's what
advantage
everybody
of
wants to do.
He took advantage
Right.
of a business model situation.
But it was also very
It's
inherently
fucked up.
selfish.
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
fucked up.
selfish. But I
I
mean,
don't blame him.
I'm sure he's selling it at home because people still gonna need it. But he's a dick. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, don't be a dick, bro. Like, you don't need 48 rolls of toilet paper at this very moment. Like, I don't know. To me, that's what you see happening though. It's like we don't have enough like products, masks, gloves, sanitizers, all that stuff because people are like just being selfish and trying to stock up for themselves. I'm like, yeah, you'll be safe, but everyone else can still spread that shit, and you're not really preventing anything. You're just making sure that your home is clean and everything. But we'll see.
So what about the gloves? The gloves? This
is my issue with gloves. I think gloves are good, but people don't know how to use gloves. Because I will see people walk into the pharmacy with gloves on, touch everything, touch the table, touch each item on the grocery aisle, touch each vitamin C pill they think they want, and then put that shit back as if they're still like, you're still contaminating things because you're touching one thing and then you're touching another thing. You're touching another thing and you're still just touching multiple things. And it might not be your hands that get them, but you're still transferring it from one thing to another, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you're still spreading infection.
So know what you want before you go out.
Exactly. And then people don't know how to not touch their face. I don't. I touch my face every 5 seconds. Like it's a sick habit that I have, but like the second you touch your eye or your nose
that's the hard thing too.
It's so hard.
Because then I'd be like, all of a sudden I have all my itches are on my face. You know what I'm saying?
It's pollen season, bro. You don't got a choice. Like,
damn, yeah, and it's been getting hot and our AC broke, so
Bro,
we're over here wiping
we
sweat.
say a prayer for y'all.
We going through a lot right now.
Yeah, we are.
And they sent a
Our
letter
AC
early.
broke and our ice machine broke.
Oh,
Like, what kind of sick
They said
fuck?
They sent a letter to the whole complex early talking about some, we ain't coming to help you until we get a thermometer reading of like what your health level is. Like they talking about like even for any like little fix up, tune up, whatever, they not coming in unless they see that you like what is that degree 98.6.
Yeah.
They said they're gonna interview us too about symptoms. Like, all right, how are you feeling?
But what about the people that are asymptomatic, not showing symptoms? Because a lot of people are showing up as that, not even having a cough or some shit.
Is that more let's see, focused around, or have you seen a pattern like with any like age group as far as who's symptomatic? Is that
asymptomatic. I haven't seen or heard anything about it.
I sent out a bad tweet. I was like, yeah, if you a millennial, you good.
Fuck you boomers. Nah, bro, that's fucked up. Like,
Nah,
this
get it together.
This is what they call this natural selection.
Dead ass.
Bro, the baby boomers, they been here too long. You know what I'm saying? Like they got it. No disrespect.
This is nature hitting back, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta live my life
because they were the industrialists. They were the ones that polluted the air.
They really fucked us over, bro.
Well, right. Oh, shoot. Fuck them up. We good.
We're kidding.
I still think we good, but
yeah, we'll be.
The only fucked up thing is that this quarantine is gonna cause another baby boomer.
Like dead ass. It really is.
It really is.
It really
Niggas
is.
is just
those
fucking
babies
the fuck
incubating
at this
right
point.
now.
Yeah. Like you just if you're around like you trying to fuck shit, I ain't got nothing else to
Ain't
do.
nothing else to do.
There's
Like,
nothing else
You better
to do.
pull out. Shit. Why?
We don't know how
we're
long this gonna
bored,
last.
bro. Let's just get a baby on the way. See what happens.
A quarantine baby. Wow. How long do you think y'all think it's gonna last for? Because they talking about like, I know
I
definitely
think it's gonna last a year. Personally.
They've already
Same.
canceled like high school graduation,
Yup.
college graduation for the spring.
I feel
What does this
so bad
mean
for
for folks' graduation?
This is gonna be pushed back to
Virtual.
probably the fall.
No way. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
They'll
I'd be
figure it
pissed.
out. They'll make
Mail
two.
it. Just mail the diploma.
Nah, some
Right,
people want
peace
to
out.
walk. Some people about their cap and gown already. They want to walk.
And I get
Yeah,
that.
they want to walk, but
But like, I mean,
To be honest, it's overrated. If you haven't graduated yet, it's the most overrated thing. It's mostly for your family.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't seen you throughout your whole journey, they just want to
Pretty
see you
much.
at the last moment.
and you don't want them in that crowd.
You don't want them
You
in that
don't.
picture. It's like inviting, when you invite somebody over to your wedding and they got that guest that you did not plan for at all.
Right.
It just fucks everything up.
Right.
And you got pictures of this goofy ass nigga in your. That may be a personal story or whatever. But all I'm saying is that we do feel for you for the ones that had to get their graduation pushed back and all that
Right.
shit. I know a couple people that was like kind of hurt by it, but at the same
Yeah.
time,
I
I'd rather
feel
you be
bad for
alive.
people that are like, a lot of my fourth year friends in school are all like stressed out about like their rotations, and then like they don't like know if they're like when their licensure exam will be, because they can't all, because the way you take your license is like you're with like I think a room of people and you're all taking it together, so it's just like that might have to be pushed back. That means they won't get their license in time.
Yeah,
and they
that
won't
shit.
start their job. It sucks, and it's just like everything's on hold, but at the same time it's like, what can we do? Either you're social distancing and quarantining, or niggas is dying. So you really don't have a choice.
So how long you think it's gonna go for?
I really think it's gonna be a year.
You think it's gonna be a whole year?
Yeah, I mean, just to get back to normal. Like I don't
No,
think
I'm talking about the quarantine.
quarantine could
And what do you mean
That's
back to normal?
back to normal as in like we're not gonna see this stuff spread as the way it has been spreading, and people aren't dying at this rate. Cause like what gets me is like every day in the morning, what I do, the first thing I do in the morning now is just look at the death toll in America, or look at the death toll.
Damn, nigga, you don't even. You wake
I
up
need
and have a cup of orange
I
juice
need-
before you. God damn, do you
Okay,
pray to God?
I
boys?
take my shots of apple cider vinegar because immune system shit. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, why am I doing it? Because I don't want to die. But yeah, the quarantine at least another few months.
Same here though. I go every day. I go to that Corona.help
Yeah,
and I take
gotta
a
see
shot
it.
of Jack. You say you take shit.
That's okay. Put some hair on your chest,
No.
but I'd rather do that. But because the way pandemics work, they hit in waves, is what I've like seen. Like with the
Like that
Spanish
movie,
flu.
The Wave.
I haven't
You
seen
never
it.
seen that movie, The
I haven't
Wave?
seen
It's a goofy ass little white movie about the world ending. But yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
I'd love to see that.
yeah.
I'd love to see that. I love world-ending movies until they become real.
Right.
But
So we're in one.
exactly. It's just like I'm not
starring us.
First of all, I realized I was talking to my dad about this. I was like, if this was the actual apocalypse, our world would be fucked. Just based off America buying all that toilet paper, I was like, this is what y'all do when y'all think y'all dying.
We have seen so many movies about what to do during an apocalypse. We have thrown all that shit out the window.
We said, fuck it. This is real
Said
life.
for what? For
This
what?
This is real life. The one thing they don't do in the movies is wipe their ass.
Deadass.
Not gonna be me.
I truly didn't understand. I was like, who was the idiot that started that wave? Because someone saw one nigga buy like 20 things of toilet paper.
And then
was
somebody
like,
looked.
"That's smart."
someone's
Yeah,
like,
somebody looked at it. It's just like when somebody
right.
runs all of a
Yeah.
sudden out of nowhere, and you just
Yeah, all
run
niggas run
away.
ahead.
You start running with them. But actually, isn't toilet paper like how you spread bacteria more, based on how good your wiping skills is?
That is true, but I feel like it spreads infection to you more. If
Well,
you're
because
not doing
I'm
it
going off
correctly.
of because it's like, all right, if you don't wipe right or properly,
Mhm.
and if you have been in any bathroom in America,
Mhm.
no one washes their hands outside of a couple black people.
What?
So yeah,
What?
If you ever been to a men's bathroom,
Oh, that's y'all. Okay, that's y'all.
Yeah,
man.
no, man.
I'm only
Like
speaking,
you
I know
said,
this.
a
I know,
handful of black men do it, but men wise,
Period,
people
no.
they only wash their hands if you're like right behind them and you can see them.
yeah. Or if
Then
you
they'll
call
get
them
like,
out.
all right, let me wash my hands.
And they
I
do
don't
that
know
little
why I like
splash
niggas
shit.
anymore.
They do
But if
that
you're
splash
using the
shit.
bathroom and somebody's at the sink to wash their hands, they're not gonna wash. They're just gonna walk right out.
Yeah, they walk right. They take a
Yeah,
piss,
that's gross.
shake, and then walk right out.
That's
And that's
real gross.
And then
that's-
come
Y'all
rub
shake?
the child on the head, and kiss him on the forehead, get some little bit out of his eye, get some sleep out
I'm
of his
never
eye.
touching a man again.
They get that. They get that candy that's out in the open for the people to just get a handful of that.
That is so sick. Y'all are sick.
You know, Five Guys, how they have those peanuts in that
Mm-hmm.
bucket. Yeah, they just dig in both of their hands in that bitch.
I've never been so disgusted in my life.
Nah, that's it.
I never knew this.
Don't act like women don't be doing that shit either. Because I've heard
mean,
some
I've
women's
seen-
y'all bathroom is probably worse than this because y'all got
Oh,
more shit to
no.
deal with.
Nah, their bathrooms
We're
ain't
very.
worse.
It's like flowers. Okay, don't
And
get
they
me
co-
wrong.
Damn
they
sure
co-
ain't no.
they-
It's like the
They'll
beginning of
bring
Law and
something
Order.
up about that. We'll see something fucked up in the bathroom, and We're just like, man, that's a public bathroom for you.
Right.
Women, I've seen it. They're telling somebody.
Yeah, I know,
your bathroom
immediately.
is filthy and it's out of and it's
me.
out of paper towels.
That's me every time. I'm like, y'all are sick. Like, who runs this place? 'Cause
Right,
fuck
who's
y'all.
cleaning
But
that?
you be going.
Dead
But
ass.
there's certain establishments you can't ask for great hygiene at. You know what I'm saying?
like there's certain
Like bars and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's running through that shit. They're drunk.
I'm praying
like,
I'm
they're not-
drunk at that point that I don't notice.
Right.
But I still wash my hands, and I've seen women still wash their hands at the bar and clubs.
I'm just saying, women don't act like y'all better than us. Y'all be some disgusting motherfuckers.
We
too.
are like if we just all right. That's another episode. We'll have a battle of the sexes another day. It's cool.
Yeah, that's the next episode. So who's the best person to be quarantined with? Like if you could have anybody to be quarantined with, who would you?
Like a celebrity or
I
like
said anybody.
Oh shit. Okay, I can't go first. I gotta think about this. This is hard.
What about
Yo,
you, Sar?
quarantine babe. You don't
Shut
act
up.
like
Yeah,
don't act like you
it
don't
is.
know
I know it's
exactly
hard
what
as
you're
hell,
thinking
boy.
about.
It's rock hard,
so
boy.
Okay. Swap.
So I better. I'm gonna edit this out if you say the wrong answer. So go ahead,
You
bro.
only
No,
got one
I would
choice.
definitely want to be quarantined up with my bae,
Rightfully
my
so.
shawty.
Who's that
shoot,
again?
if she dies, she dies. Like if shoot, whatever happens,
Wait.
happens. You feel me? I'm here. I'm there for everything.
Yo, you're sick.
Like we either gonna fuck, fight, both.
Actually, you're gonna do all that. That's
Y'all
a
gonna-
relationship.
that's-
That's a relationship.
It's
Hey.
a relationship.
You only
in
have to
your
put a
house.
quarantine in there. That's a
I
relationship.
I'm gonna feel like I got so much time on my hands. Let's just get into it. Like everything might be going smooth. I might get in the mood. I'm like, well, I'm about to start. I'm about to pick a
Yeah,
fight
that's
right
niggas
now.
for you,
I'm about to
though.
pick a fight because I just don't like how
Dead
shit is
ass.
sitting. I'm going
You
stir
ever
crazy.
do that in a relationship where like when you fucking with somebody, like
Yeah,
there's
'cause
there's certain things you just gotta get off your chest. Like it's petty as hell, but
Yeah,
you just
like,
have to say it.
unnecessarily.
Yeah, for
Like-
sure.
Like,
You
bitch, why
use
you-
whatever opportunity.
Yeah, like why you breathe like that?
You
Like,
can bait them in. You can bait them into it.
You ever have somebody that breathe like mostly out their mouth? Like I'm like,
Mouth breathers, yeah.
Yeah, y'all know, but they was hating on me because I was chewing with my mouth closed, and they
nah,
were
he
unhappy.
he
They were not
chews-
happy.
He chews like.
They're like, damn,
you
chew
know how
with
you
your mouth.
Chew with his mouth
Nah, it's like you never been to like an IMAX theater. You hear all the sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when he eats, you hear all the sounds. Like even when you just chilling. I don't like to comment on how niggas eat, but like it's to that point where it's like annoying. Like
It's
it
aggressive for you.
like you hear it in your head. Like you think you're eating, but you're not. And
It's funny because this nigga, all you hear with him eating is he's
Oh,
licking,
that's
he
good,
licks
bro.
his
That's 'cause
fingertips
hey,
after
that's
every
'cause
bite. He'll be
if-
eating some fucking
if it's
potato
if
wedges.
it's some fucking good,
He'll be eating a cup of yogurt. Talking about
I can't eat yogurt. I'm that's how I know you don't know me. I can't do dairy products. So
Y'all
yeah,
be-
nigga, you
Killing
eat ice
me.
cream nonetheless.
I eat dairy free, lactose free.
Okay.
That's not
Look at
yogurt.
you
So
being
you
vegan.
saying-
I love it.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I like the
Yeah.
coconut milk. You know what I'm saying? The
Oh.
almond milk. Well,
Almond milk is fire.
Hey.
Oat milk. I'm gonna put y'all
I'm talking about
on.
with the ice cream. It's like usually
Yeah.
coconut milk or almond milk.
plain.
Shout out to the So Delicious. We looking for a sponsorship.
Hey.
Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I like
Hey.
the cookies and cream and chocolate chip cookie though. But
All right, Nick, who would you be quarantined up with?
of course, you already said
Like-
my number one. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say no
I'm
celebrities,
scared.
bro.
I'm not saying. Well, he's technically he is a celebrity. It's Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
I would be with Jesus.
Jesus
I
would-
wanna,
die?
Cause I want to know what's going on. I want to know how we
Oh,
gonna survive. And if
okay.
anything, if this is the end of the world, I'm right with him. We going together. Like,
All respect, no disrespect. Jesus would be lecturing you for 30 days straight.
Forever.
30
the only
days
nigga I
straight.
can't-
You can't do shit
That should be
around
a
Jesus, bro.
That should be a sitcom.
Everything.
Me and Jesus like roommates.
That'd be lit. That's
I can't
actually
never
a
yell at
good-ass
him.
show.
I can't never yell at him.
Ever. You just
What
quarantine.
do
He'll
you
be
be
looking at
cleaning
you
it?
on Sunday like, wow, you ain't gonna get up.
You really gonna
Right.
stay home?
Really, nigga? Really?
Do you know what I did for you?
So that's lack of faith. You're not gonna go to the church today just because of this lockdown. Do
What
they
if-
have authority over me?
The only thing
You want to
I'll
walk
get-
with them or you want to walk with God? Hey, it's gonna be a lecture every day.
The only thing I'll get mad about is if Jesus invite more women over than I do. All right, bro. This ain't how many Bible says you gonna
How
have
many
in a
of those you
week?
saving? you brought all Mary's friends.
I know you named Jesus, but you ain't got no damn cape on, motherfucker.
He said, call
Goddamn.
Mary, call Mary, get drunk.
Bruh.
Oh, but nah, Jesus would be my first number one pick. But if being more realistic, shit, I probably would have to say I have to go with my default, Scotty Beam. You know what I'm saying? Scotty Beam, if you listening,
Bro, no,
shout out there.
Bro, let's get something realistic, bro. You're always trying to skate out of the questions you
Right.
ask us.
What do you mean?
want
I
the
said who was the
facts.
best person to be quarantined? Obviously, is someone of the opposite sex, most likely.
Wow.
Oh, so you
Okay.
don't take my answer.
I'm just saying that's why. I mean,
That
I don't
makes
want to be
sense.
laid up with a motherfucking nigga. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm not that part of that lifestyle. So I want to be laid up with a bae, quarantine bae.
Y'all kill each other. I had to live with a man during this time. I've been living with my brother. We literally from 6 a.m. when we both wake up till whenever I get my ass back home, we are fighting. We're texting, fighting.
But that's
we're fighting
brothers
in
and
person.
sisters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I've
fight
known this nigga
regardless.
my whole life, and I can't live with him. For
That's the
this.
nigga that you always, the people you know longer, you argue with them the most.
Yeah, no, he like literally just irks me. But that's my brother. But if I don't think I could do it. I'd rather be alone. I'll just FaceTime y'all.
You
niggas.
would miss him.
So by yourself is the.
So you
or
don't-
my cousin.
You
My
don't be
cousin's
with.
my best friend.
Who's your cousin? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Okay, so
You do odd shit. I feel like you'd eventually start doing some odd shit if you was
I'm
quarantined
doing
by
weird
yourself.
Shit now, bro. Like,
you said you
Going
doing odd
crazy.
shit now.
Yeah,
What
I'm
you
just-
doing now?
I
You
can't
over
talk
here.
about it on here, bro. We have a following.
All right, you over here doing shit.
So we don't want to.
She
too early.
she masturbates with a belt around her neck.
I was about to say asphyxiation.
You're gonna see me on an episode of Law and Order SVU. Who killed her herself?
Okay, so who's? Well, you ain't give us. Oh, you said your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
All right, so who's the worst person to be quarantined with right now?
That's hard. I don't know. Anybody? Is that wrong to say? Everyone's been annoying me.
I can say this confidently. My roommates right now.
Exactly.
The
My
niggas
brother
I
right
live
now
with.
is killing me.
I it's one of the.
I was
worst.
gonna say
We
that,
are-
but I feel like it can go worse.
it could
It could
go
be
worse.
way worse.
It
I feel
could
like
be
it
way
could be
But
worse.
worse.
it's like hard to think about who you could live with. Like that would be bad.
I don't even know I can live with myself.
I think my
Really?
supervisor will probably be the
I
worst
don't even want
person.
to think about that shit.
I do have a
Fuck that.
I have a coworker. Yeah, I have a coworker.
Ugh.
I'm gonna say my
Imagine
boss, but I
that.
won't
That's
specify which
true
boss.
hell.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think most people would say they coworkers though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't,
Fucking hate my
there's some
job.
people that I just don't fuck with you on any level.
Not even a
Outside,
little bit.
I'm only around you because I have to get paid.
Right. I got one of them on the phone. They was like, "Yeah, I'm working from home." I was like, "Damn it! I want you in
You
that
never
building."
escape this nigga. Yeah.
All right, so did y'all hear about the what you talking about, that cruise ship? Wasn't there like a cruise ship full of people with coronavirus and
It
shit?
was a cruise ship with somebody who came back from China, I think.
And then they infected the cruise ship or
Yeah,
something.
the whole
and they all
cruise.
got back in with it or something.
Yeah, they stopped. They basically had them at sea, just stopped for days, and the shit was like. I don't think they tested anybody yet at that point. They just had a theory, like they had an idea that somebody on that ship came back from corona, so they were at risk.
What would
and
y'all
infected
do?
everybody. Just
Fuck
kept them in
that.
there like a cruel ass experiment.
That is
The
sick.
fuck?
What would y'all do in that situation? Would you kill the dude that
No,
did that?
I'm jump.
No, are we
I'm
North
man
Korea?
overboard.
No,
I'm out that
nigga.
bitch.
Okay, so 2 different answers. Like, let's try to save the nigga.
I mean, shit.
Oh, shit,
He
yeah.
don't want to be saved.
You talk about
Don't
saving
save
them
her.
and shit. We don't know what we're working with here.
Exactly.
I'm over the edge.
I'm more likely to toss him overboard. You know what I'm saying?
You just said fuck.
And just
Damn it.
let go and let go.
What if he had a family on board? Like, his kids was with him.
Right.
You know what I'm
Single
saying?
dad. Wife died earlier.
I learned a lot of lessons in my youth, and they will learn theirs.
They'll make
As
them
well.
stronger.
Exactly.
I was about to say, look, this is an analogy. Don't go overboard with your shit. Fair enough. Are they all swimming? Fuck it, they family.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
You
about to
fuck
say,
all
yeah.
you
Oh,
probably infected too.
I give him a boat. No oars though. They just
Nah,
have a
if
boat.
that family survives that shit,
They not
they're
getting
coming
no
back
boat.
to murder your ass.
They ain't gonna know. Shit. They gotta
You
find
never
him
know.
first.
Hey, that's facts.
Damn, what if I don't know how that even turned out. Like if people.
Yeah, I never heard about the whole cruise ship thing after everyone docked. I was like, are we good? Is it spreading? I don't know. So yeah, we should probably follow up on that and see where they majority of the
I don't
people
think we
came
give a
from.
fuck.
I do.
Once you learn somebody got corona, you cut them off.
I was
You
wondering,
said,
like, are
"Fuck
there
y'all."
like people out there that like track these things, like really into it, like looking at who was where they could have gone.
Oh yeah, it's their job. Epidemiologists, they gotta find patient zero and shit. Like that's a real thing to see how far it's been spreading and who's been infected and the risk of how they're getting these transmission rates. I'm sure they're looking at okay, who has it?
Have
and
they
then where they've
found?
been.
Have they found?
Well, they knew it
patient
started
zero?
in Wuhan, China.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Wuhan.
So Wuhan. Thank you. Made it way
Me-
more
You
Asian.
were about to say she said ancient Chinese thing.
Damn, bro, you foul fuck.
Nah, that's what she was saying. And I was like, "Wuhan, like what the fuck?"
He said, "Wow."
Oh, we're doing kung fu with it. I'm doing kung fu with it. Yeah, no, I'm fucked up. I had a Trump moment. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was at a meat market. Here's what I heard. This is my collections because I'm a little bit of an epidemiologist.
He can't even say it, boy.
Epidemiologist as well.
Yeah, bro, I can't deal with you.
It said it started from a meat market in Wuhan where they serve everything. I'm talking about everything, from lizards to to pandas and shit like
Think
that,
Korean
to
Komodo
domestic
dragons?
cats.
Well, yeah, I think Mike was saying that to us on the last episode. Is the mic still on? Make sure y'all check that out. He said the same thing. It was like but it's like a unregulated meat market. It's like where they got like all the raw ass fish.
Yeah,
and all that
it
shit.
has slight regulations, but just that shit, exotic animals is not illegal there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like bush meat and shit. Like
So like
things out there.
octopus.
Just like
For sure.
octopus is like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
normal there. Like,
But it's the exotic ones like alligators, snakes, bats.
all the bats.
But it did come from a bat, like that's
Mm-hmm.
where it initially is. But it was from a snake that ate a bat.
Oh, is that how it started?
Yeah, and somebody ate the snake.
That's believable. I've heard of niggas.
That's the
eating
thing.
snakes.
We humans, we have too much cuisine out there, bruh. Like we be eating anything that
Anything
we
and
can cook.
everything.
Like if we can cook
Yeah.
it, we'll eat it.
Yeah, for sure. Shit.
Like we shouldn't be doing that.
I mean,
Yeah.
true, but some of that shit's just resourceful. Like, shoot, they live in a village of snakes, surrounded by snakes. Why not
It's like let's just try
trap
this shit
them,
out.
and then they might not even
Don't
eat the
you get
snakes.
tired of
Maybe they'll
snakes?
just catch them and sell them at the meat market.
There's only so many ways you can cook a snake.
But
You
if we
get
had
tired of
if we
Like
had a
it'd be
bunch
good, like
of
roasted.
if we had a bunch of worms in our backyard or some shit like that,
not
and
gonna
eat the worms.
people were paying like $5 a pound for worms, I'm gonna catch a couple of them things and sell them to the market.
Would you eat it though?
No, I wouldn't eat no fucking worms. Nigga.
That'd be gross.
It's not the people that ate the worms that are catching these things. It's the consumers. So that bitch that was eating that bat soup, I don't know. I don't think she even got that. She does that shit. Like, that was a video from Bat last year.
She
like
just had
early
a bad
last
bat.
year.
I need to find this.
She probably been
It's
eating
a-
hella bat soup for years. That's probably
No,
her
she
remedy.
goes around and eats weird shit like that. It's a
As
term.
a living.
Yes, there's a term for it, but it's
Yeah, it's
really
called
big.
a sick fuck.
It's a big industry, like YouTubers and
Of eating shit. I've seen
vloggers
that.
will eat shit, odd shit.
I wouldn't do odd shit though. I just want to eat.
Like I think one they ate like an egg of
like-
some type of sea creature, and she bit it and it looked like a fucking sponge. Like the shit was odd as hell. Like it's shit that would make us look at it and be like, ugh, that makes me
I gotta
throw
look
up.
into this tonight.
But they
I'm
into that
cool on
raw and exotic. Like that's some
I
of that
believe
is
that,
their
though.
cuisine type
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, that's how a lot of like zoonotic infections, like things that come from animals, is the easiest way to get infected. Because people just eat random shit.
Exactly. I stick to cow, chicken, and fish. That's it.
Yeah.
Nah,
God,
real
let's
talk.
just-
Yeah, why are we
Guys
gonna
are
venture
big.
out?
There's so many different types of cows out there. So many different types of chickens.
How many different types of cows are there?
There's
a brown
There's
cow?
a calf.
There's a spotted
Spotted, the all white
There's
bulls.
yeah.
oxes,
Oxes. What is it? Appa.
wild beast.
Is
it
it
Appa?
Appa? Hey, Appa a cow?
Appa's a bison.
What is it? A bison. Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're on the same family.
Yeah.
Would you eat a bison?
I wouldn't eat Appa. I couldn't.
Do
eat
they
Would you
eat
eat
bison?
deer? Venison.
My brother ate deer.
I
Before.
wouldn't
He said
eat deer.
It was delicious.
I wouldn't eat deer.
I'm
I
a
had
vegetarian, by the way.
I had
Slash vegan.
oh shit.
No,
okay.
she's not.
I am 100%.
During
Can
this
you
quarantine.
Can you get corona from anything you all have died of? I wonder.
I don't believe so, but I can still just get corona if a nigga with corona cough on me.
Right,
So your
right,
brother
right.
still eat meat, but you
Oh
don't.
yeah. Sadly, I've tried to change my family, but they won't listen.
Maybe your family's trying to change you.
Fuck that.
All right, maybe you should just join us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
Why don't you
nah.
just-
It's been 6
why don't you just give
years.
up?
So I feel like if I eat a
6
piece of
years?
meat, I might die.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
Damn.
19.
Every
And then I
meal
did relapse.
meatless.
When did you relapse?
I relapsed when I was 20. My
So a
best
year
friend-
later.
Yeah, literally a year later. I was like, fuck it.
What
I
you
had
had,
some
burger?
Doritos.
Burger.
I had some wings.
What kind?
Some, I don't know, just regular. I don't like
Oh,
garlic
she wasted
parmesan.
those.
I don't remember. Nigga, it was 6
Garlic
years ago.
parmesan.
How did you feel after that? Was it good? Was it a good
was
return?
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was flame. I stayed. I had meat for like 6 more months after that. I said, nah, this is too good. And
That shit brought you back.
So, yeah,
Yeah, that shit is
She
flame.
extended her
Shout out to the
sabbatical.
garlic parmesan.
You eat the worst type of wings. I got.
I honestly don't remember.
The
if
next
that
time
was
you
what
want to
it
get
was.
wings, I got a place for you.
Give me 6 more years.
It's actually a Chinese place, but they serve good wings.
Wait, are you talking about Hibachi Express?
Hell no.
I was about to say.
No, it's
All my
called
friends-
Wings and Grill,
Wings and grill.
Nah.
and
I've
it's
heard that.
wings with a Z. Why are they trying to
No,
cater?
it's not wings.
Why do
with
they
a
try
Z.
to cater to us like that?
Wings.
It's a China-owned shop that sells wings, and they spelled wings with a Z. How
And y'all
fucking
eating that
dare
shit
that?
up.
No, it's.
I'm
it's
not
a,
eating it no more.
It's a China shop with Mexican cooks and black women who work the register. Cause these black women, boy, they
Oh,
be
there are black women
catty
that work
as
the
hell,
register.
boy. They be
They be like, what? What else?
You come to that, like, what you want? What?
I
Like,
just feel like that's a good business
That's it.
opportunity. They're diverse.
They're
hitting
diverse.
all their markets.
Exactly.
They probably got the word out there. The Asian population, the Black population, Mexicans.
Yeah.
Hey,
Come on.
they make some
And
good
shout
ass
out-
wings.
Shout out to the Asian people out there listening as well. I know y'all going through some racist
Y'all
shit right
are.
now.
Our fucking president.
Motherfuckers ain't fucking with you right now.
It's not a
Yeah, that's
Chinese
fucked up.
virus. Don't listen to them niggas and
Oh,
don't
yeah,
bully
that's
anybody
stupid
that's
as hell.
Asian.
That's stupid as hell.
Fuck
Even
y'all
though
up.
Donald Trump is fucking comedy now.
That nigga's he's the okay.
He's the
probably
biggest
the- he's-
troll in
he's-
America,
I would say
and
this.
he's doing it well. He's doing it well.
doing it
That's the only thing he
amazingly.
does well. Is troll.
I will always remember his presidency.
Oh, 100%.
That's fucked up. But
Every
you're
moment
saying
of
it for
it.
something different. He's
No.
a black
It's
Republican.
true.
I'm not a black Republican, but the
Every
nigga is
episode, get
entertaining.
that shit. He's hilarious.
He is the most.
Did y'all see that video? This woman was like, it was like a press conference, and she was like, "Yeah, I was feeling feverish, so I stayed home for 2 days." And he was like, "Oh no!" And he literally
nigga-
walked
yeah, he was
out.
like, oh.
That nigga was fed up.
I said,
That is the most realist
Hell
reenactment.
yeah, that would have been me too. Said, "Bitch, you had a fever?" Bye.
Hey, he
Like,
tried to get her
no.
off the stage with his elbow, like, but
He's our Girl Scout. No. Mm-mm.
he's,
But okay, let's talk about how funny the world has been. So I'm just gonna give y'all my top 3 funniest niggas out here right now. Obviously, Donald J. Trump. Second, Dr. Umar Johnson. That nigga's fucking hilarious.
That is
Oh
true.
my god, I haven't caught up on him in
You
a
need
minute.
to get it because at first I was trying to ignore it. That nigga's hilarious, and obviously Lil Boosie because that nigga's been
Oh
killing
my
Shout out to
god.
Boosie.
Shout
What's
Shout out
up,
to that nigga
Boosie,
Boosie,
bro?
bruh. He's
Each
been
of them
killing
need to
me.
get on a show together.
Please.
They should all live in a house together.
The world will somehow not survive that.
I was going to say nothing good. Actually, good for us.
No, dead ass.
It's the end of the
comedy.
world anyway.
Good would come from
Who
that.
cares? It's the end of the world. The apocalypse is here.
YOLO.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
We might
on,
as well get this
man.
done.
Yeah.
Throw that pussy. What Boosie say? Put that pussy on live. Give you $1,000.
Yo, I
He
lost
talking
it.
the next,
I
bro,
lost
his
it.
most recent video. He talking about some, yeah, bro. He over here rubbing his head, like you know what a nigga got. A nigga got in trouble. He's like, yeah, Instagram talking about they gonna delete my account, boy, like, cause all the shit that I've been asking about, man.
Nah, that nigga's a grown ass man, just sick.
Right.
Sick.
He was what the fuck did he say? But he was first off, he's getting a haircut when he was telling that bitch to put her pussy on live.
Bruh.
Yeah, Barbara literally stopped right before that. He could have fucked this whole line up.
Bruh.
He was
He gives no
And that's
fucks.
half of his appeal
He
is
gives
his
no
Boosie
fucks.
badass haircut.
no real talk. Shoot, he better hold on to that.
That's all he got, really. That's all he got at this point.
He was like, he was sitting there. He was like, I'm bored of shit. Fuck it. Versus 50% off. Versus anybody. Fuck
That
it.
nigga's so funny.
That nigga is stupid, man.
Bruh.
But how, you was talking about earlier, Neems. You was like, you've been doing some goofy shit now lately because you've been at home or mostly at home. What's your daily routine like now compared to before?
So sadly, we are taking online classes. So I have class pretty much every day from 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, depending. Do I attend all the time? We don't really know. And then I still have organizational shit. Don't know why, but been suffering through that, trying to make shit happen through social distancing. Hasn't been working. And then my job, whichever days I work. And then the days I don't work or don't do school shit, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm on TikTok for 14 hours. Minimum.
Why are people on
I
TikTok?
realized like
You got to download it. It's the most amazing app.
I
I've
understand the
laid in
appeal.
so many different positions on social media now.
Yep.
Like I've been just on my bed. I was like, let me switch this up. Got in a more comfortable position. Next thing you know, it's literally 5 hours later.
Literally, easily.
This is the
going
best
on?
time to be a social media creator
Dead ass.
and also to have like some type of food delivery system because these are
Deadass.
booming right now.
I'm making a
Yes.
web series, y'all. So
Ooh.
stay tuned for that.
Ooh.
This shit's gonna be
Shameless
booming.
plug. I'm excited for this shit.
Oh
He
yeah.
don't ask you to be in it. He wants you to play a demon. Yeah,
Don't listen to him.
it's
Don't listen to him.
scared.
I do want you in it, but
Okay,
you're
bet.
not gonna be a demon.
Okay, thank
you
you.
might have to be possessed.
Okay, not scared.
But so what you been doing?
So that's been my day. I've been doing TikToks. I will find a TikTok.
Oh, you do TikToks.
I do TikToks now.
Hold on.
You started
Yeah.
TikTok?
I mean,
We
I'll
gotta
get on
see these
TikTok.
TikToks.
They're not good. They're not
I'm
good.
on
What do you
TikTok,
mean they're
so
not good?
go ahead and put me in. Go ahead and punch me in.
I'll plug y'all up later once I get better.
How can they find you on TikTok?
Nah, I'm not going. Honestly, I don't even think I have a real at. They gave me numbers. So once I get situated on
she
TikTok,
know exactly what she
They
doing.
gave you
Yeah.
numbers, huh?
Yeah.
the fuck you want me to do? Nah, bruh. They are actually having me put in my TikTok. I'm gonna have to text it to you because I dead ass don't know it.
All right.
She ain't gonna never text it to you.
Go ahead and text it right now. I'm looking
It's
at you.
on my story. It's on my story.
Oh, okay, I got
So I
you.
posted one TikTok. My friend posted it. But either way, it started like Monday. Because like on Twitter and stuff, people will always post TikToks. And I'm like, what's this shit about? Let me just see. It's like 12 seconds of fun. You download that shit and you just see all these weird dances with really cool songs that are like 12 seconds. And I'm like, this shit's weird. And then you're like, let me try one. And then For 6 hours, you're just dancing.
Yeah, that's like a definition of hell to me.
It's been
but
fun.
I understand
It's
the appeal.
physical.
I understand the appeal. A lot of
Yeah.
people getting their music shit off like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of like creative stuff too. Like you see artists on there, people giving advice, self-care tips, shopping tips. It's just like random like fashion. Just it's dope. Oh shit, I'm scared.
Yeah, we
my God,
found
I'm
it.
fine.
We'll be posting it on.
Wait, Rudiel Elizabeth?
Yeah, that's not me though.
Oh.
That's my homegirl. She posted.
Where's
somebody
yours?
busy?
No, Rudy.
Oh.
You don't know Rudy. You'll meet Rudy. Rudy's my little. Shout out to my little.
Oh
Rudy's
yeah,
my
I had y'all big.
Where's
little-
yours at then?
So I didn't take it on her phone, or she took it on her phone. I didn't take it on my phone because I don't want the connection just yet. I have to be really good before I put myself
She's still
out
Bro,
there.
vetting. She's still vetting this
Hell yeah, I'm
motherfucker.
scared, bro. Y'all gonna get off my ass. But anyway,
How you gonna spin me that direct? Like I wasn't about to find this. She said,
I
"Look
will
on my
say-
Instagram."
Thing is, if you get on here, you ain't
I
gonna
want
see
to.
shit.
I
We
want to
wanna know
see.
what
I want to
Jordan-
keep
We'll
up
figure
with
it
you.
out. We'll figure it out.
We'll get back to you
Neems
on
don't
it.
want to be real. You know what I'm
I
saying?
That's
gotta
all right.
get
That's
good
all right. Look,
first.
I'm doing the same thing, so we'll build together.
I'm excited about this.
So, how's your routine change?
My routine, man. I've been getting drunk every single night.
That bottle of Jack.
Yeah, and earlier I thought like I was having an anxiety attack. I think I'm hungover. I think I have it like as a mild hangover though. So
I'm sorry.
crisis averted. I'm not.
We have been drinking every
Excessively.
single night.
I believe it.
Yeah,
We
believe
have
it.
been.
I've been buying big
What
ass
else
bottles.
is there to do?
There's nothing else to
There's
do.
nothing.
I realize-
I mean, you could do a lot of. Okay.
There's a lot we could do.
You
Let's
could
be
be
honest.
bettering yourself in so many ways.
Exactly.
But I'm just
we don't
done
want
with
to
the
do
shits
that
right now.
I'm
I'm tired.
We're American at this point.
But
we don't
you
give a
really, it's the best time to like, okay, just sit down. Because I write. So I'm like, I literally could just be writing shows this whole day.
You like
But
writing shows?
I love writing shows. I was
What you
talking to
write?
Taylor about it. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean writing shows?
I just like write scripts. Like,
What?
Yeah. I
Oh
just,
yeah, let's.
He definitely gonna try
Yeah,
to. Get,
I just love writing random shit. Did you not see how excited I got when you talked about quarantining with Jesus? I was like, that is a show, and I'm about to go home and just like. Send you
First
some
of all,
I
you
got
have to
I
send
got
me
such a good idea.
my
for you.
royalty for that shit, man. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Down.
Hey, no, we for real. Okay.
Dead ass. No, I love so like just getting into things. I love painting. I love reading. So doing things that are actually healthy for you. I shouldn't be on my phone. My phone like screen time went up like 30% since this shit has happened.
Oh yeah.
It's
Shit.
sickening. I was like, normally I used to be like 5 hours, 6 hours. Now I'm at like 10.
That
It's
battery
bad.
battery gone
It's
in a
bad.
morning.
I don't sleep.
Mine's average at a good 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Square.
I like. I mean, I watch.
7 hours.
If I'm watching the Joe Budden podcast, that shit is like
They
a
watch more.
third of my damn time.
They watch more white sitcoms than they do on their phone. So
Oh, yeah,
I can
shout out-
I can attest to that.
shout out
and
to
no
Hulu.
shout outs to any.
Yeah,
Shout out to
that's-
Hulu for having the
No shout outs
full
to any of
season-
those.
all the seasons of How I Met Your Mother. That is my favorite
I've
white show.
I've been watching SVU and that 70 show.
I don't
That
see how
is it.
anybody can
Fuck.
watch SVU.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, fuck How I Met Your Mother.
What?
Fuck How.
All
That was
right,
the
come
worst last episode of any
You
show.
just everybody
ever.
hates the ending. It's like The
Yeah,
Sopranos.
it's worse.
It's like The
worse
Sopranos.
no,
but
it's worse than The Sopranos.
The
and it's
ending
worse
makes
than
the
Game of
whole
Thrones.
series bad.
no, it doesn't.
It affects
Terrible.
the
No,
whole.
No, it does not.
It's
Because
like
the journey. It's all about the journey, not the destination.
fuck it.
No, no.
Because the show's called How I Met Your
Exactly.
Mother.
It's
It's
like
about
how I
both.
got there. This bitch ain't here now, but I
fuck that.
It's about the destination. If you get there and it's shitty,
Yeah.
Nah, if the
that's when it's about the destination.
If the journey was fire, but the destination is shitty, does that make the whole trip bad?
Yeah, that puts a very big
No, it does
stain on the
not.
trip.
It's
It
That
kinda
puts a
evens out.
It
stain
evens
on the
out,
trip.
yeah.
It evens out.
You like,
But in
bruh,
the case of How I Met Your Mother, fuck that show.
bruh. I
Except
love that
my
70
nigga
show.
Marshall. That 70 show is the best show ever.
It's not the best show ever.
It is the best
It's
show
not
ever.
the best show
It's
ever.
honestly well-rounded comedy. White comedy, but well-rounded.
So what's your top 3 white comedies?
Oh, why are we doing this?
Because we were
Well,
supposed
okay,
to do a whole
okay.
episode about it.
All right,
son of a
bet.
bitch.
Okay, Friends is my number one.
Friends?
I
All right,
fucking
let's
love
move on
Friends.
to the next
wait,
subject.
Wait, cause it had a good ass storyline. I
No,
love
it did
Friends.
not.
Yes, it did.
What was the storyline?
It did have a great storyline.
Pretty much
Friends
Ross
is
and
better than
Rachel.
How I Met Your Mother.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
Yes, it
100%
is.
Friends is
What is
ass
going
ball.
on with you?
They're
Friends
having
is
a
out.
reunion, bro.
Okay, because
30
it was so
years later.
shitty, and they had to re-up it. They got to redo it.
Please. Anyways,
And
The
the theme
Office.
song. I'll be there.
Right?
What's How I Met Your Mother's theme song?
Ba, 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 ba.
You don't think I know the shit?
All right.
I'm
I
over
did
here
not
like,
think
what
you
is
do that.
I said they have a song.
Right.
Bro,
I thought it was just
It's a
You're
it's a
in the
tune.
scene.
It's a tune. Nah. First,
And then that 70 show.
that 70 show is dope. So you said Friends. What was
The
it?
Office and that 70 show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What about you, Nick?
I got How I Met Your Mother. I got Seinfeld.
Ooh,
What the hell?
Fuck, I forgot Seinfeld.
And as a wild card,
Seinfeld?
bruh,
No, Seinfeld's my favorite
fire,
show
bruh.
of all time.
Seinfeld to me is one of the most overrated comedians of all time. But
Oh, comedian, yes.
That's
but that show
a conversation
is
for a
no,
different time.
it's a different. It depends on because comedians are like cars. You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
people like prefer one over the other. Some models. I don't mind his type of humor because you can bring your grandma, you can bring your mama, you can bring
It's
your
just
little
that
sister.
obvious shit that
You can bring everybody to
Yeah.
his show and have a good time and a good laugh.
Yeah.
If you want some, you like raunchy.
I'd
shit.
bring all those people and everybody would be laughing but me.
So I hate it
but
here.
you like
Be
raunchy
like,
shit.
why would
You
I?
can't bring a lot of people to the shit that you like.
Damn, I can't believe
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
So I don't.
Shitty.
Yeah, you didn't even say something.
Nah, I want to take that. I want redo my top.
Nah. You're cemented in something. But yeah, I said How I Met Your Mother, Seinfeld, and my last wild card shit. I'm just gonna have to say it because I fuck with it.
I'm kind of scared.
It's Will and Grace.
Boo!
Hey, Will and
Boo!
Grace
How
is-
dare you come at me for Friends?
Hey, Will and Grace was a fire.
what was
ass.
the plot of Will and Grace?
It was all about
Gay men.
Grace. It was about
And Grace
it was
finding
about-
a man.
Yeah, exactly. It
And
was about-
Will trying to find a man.
exactly. You can't tell me what the whole point of Friends was.
They're friends.
They're friends.
They're
in
friends
in
in
the
New
trials and
York.
tribulations.
Of Friends. 4 of them got paired up. The other 2 did some weird shit. It was all good. I enjoyed it for 10 years. It's
Joey was a
timeless.
hoe the whole time.
You ever see his spinoff?
He was. It was bad.
His
That
spinoff
shit
No,
was
but-
god awful.
just it tanked.
All
immediately.
spinoffs, like they get, like the shooting was
That is
brighter
true.
and it's odd. It's like a weird
It
tone
was low
to them.
quality.
It's a weird. I don't
It's
know.
low
It's weird.
quality.
That's
It was like a
It's like
play.
this is obviously a spinoff of something.
Yeah.
Even if you had never seen Friends, you'd be like, "Oh, this is a spinoff of something."
Yeah, no.
Has to be.
That was sick.
What about you, Swaff? Top 3.
Top 3, Scrubs.
Solid.
That's a great show. I should have mentioned that
Scrubs
instead of
is-
Will and Grace, but I'll stick to
Yeah,
Will
you
and Grace.
fucked up. Will and Grace.
Hold on, Scrubs isn't a white show.
Yes, it is.
Scrubs has hella minorities in it.
It's a white show.
It had
It's
one black dude.
creator,
No, it had a
produced,
black dude, it had a
girl.
Puerto Rican chick, it
writer,
had a,
produced, created.
Scrubs is a
White
show.
man.
It was following a white guy.
It followed the white guy.
but he lived with a black guy, and I was his best friend.
So
And we got to know a lot about the black guy. We seen him have a kid. He had a kid before he had a kid.
he was a reoccurring character. He was just.
It's just tough.
Yeah, Elliot. Elliot was the co-star though.
No, she
Yeah.
was not. It was JD and Turk, bro. That's how the show started with them. You didn't even know Elliot until later on in the episode.
Elliot was the first like person of interest.
All right,
In
just
the
go.
show.
Just go with your list. We can argue
Like
about this.
that
later.
was the first episode too that they showed. Yeah, we won't even argue about it.
so Scrubs.
But it's a fucking white show, bro. Goddamn. It's not a black show. Is that what you're trying to call
no,
it?
I was gonna say it's the other show.
Okay. Not Friends. Hold on.
Damn, y'all just really.
King of Queens.
Really?
You don't like King of Queens.
I
You always
thought-
tell us to turn it off when I have
That
it
was
on.
the show I always
That'd be
turned
that
off
because
when it
at
was on
that
TV.
point I'm gassed from white shows. So and y'all play motherfucking hour and a half of How I Met Your Mother, hour and a half of goddamn Everybody Loves Raymond, and then y'all want to put
Yo, I
on
used to
King of
love
Queens. I'm
Everybody
done.
Loves Raymond.
My mama love Everybody. I hate Everybody Loves Raymond. I have no
Nah.
disrespect to Raymond Romano, but it's not my type of humor.
Just the parents were fucking hilarious. to
Italian
me.
humor. I only
Actually, you
like
know what?
Martin Scorsese Italian humor.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Take off King of Queens, throw in Young and the Restless, and then last The Office. Can't pass that
You
up.
put
Solid.
Young. Oh yeah, your whole family grew up on
Young and the Restless, bruh.
That's
If y'all
really
ain't on
funny.
it, the drama is deep. Character development.
Is it
Uh,
still going?
It's 100 seasons in.
My God.
That
It's
is
100 seasons
I
in.
hope you go to like a live viewing of that shit one day.
That
You
would be
deserve
nice.
that. Yeah, no.
Not with the social distancing, but
yeah, not right now.
Yeah,
After
you can
all
do virtually.
this.
I wonder if there are. Is that live? Are they supposed to be in front of live
wait, are
audiences?
all the
No, it's
soap
not
operas
live.
done? Cause like they're.
They probably got like hella episodes backed up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I think
I
they
used to think they did it the day of.
Yeah, they
When I
do
was
it
No,
like
they
a
don't do
week.
it.
They do it like a week before.
Nah, they do it like at least 3 weeks. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they got like at least.
The
3
only reason I know
episodes.
that is because you'll hear something about the star of Young and the Restless, and then the next episode,
They're gone.
they've replaced that character, and all it says on the bottom is so and so is now being played by da da da.
Damn.
And so the
It's
news
cutthroat.
hits and the shit changes
Wow,
ASAP.
that is- damn. You
So-
watch too much Young and the Restless to know that.
I just something I peeped because I was thrown off. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This
So
nigga's just 10 years young. Like, he went upstairs and he came downstairs a minute later and he was like 20 years older running the company.
It'd be like that.
So you went through your whole routine. How you changed? I forgot how we got on to.
He
the
was
whole-
drunk.
Oh, he was
No.
drunk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's how we started this.
I don't know how we got to this.
Yeah, so in my routine, I definitely put in a little bit of work Right now they're cutting everybody a little bit of slack because a lot of my customers are shutting down. And if you don't know, I'm in sales, so I sell I sell lab solutions essentially. So a lot of these places are shutting down unless it's essential. But my business is booming in those accounts. But for the other ones, they're cutting us some slack, so I don't even be waking up. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna put this on there. I be waking up and I be taking calls. You know, I don't even respond to any
Doing your
emails.
job.
They ain't
once
listening, bro.
You're doing
They
great.
might listen, bro. They know I have a podcast.
Damn, bro, you always be flapping the gums about everything.
No,
in your
I
damn
just-
life.
Bro, they be looking for ways to take me down, bro. Just got out.
Hey,
Got out.
They do not want a nigga to shine.
Only because one of my coworkers was on the show, and so
Oh,
Oh, you
just
talking about
doubled the trouble.
yeah.
Niggas just run their mouth like. But either way, my routine has pretty much just been simplified. Now I don't go out. I don't
Right.
feel the need to. I don't pick up many people's calls anymore.
y'all
'Cause
saving money, right? I've been saving so much money through this shit.
I
I'm
have-
not going anywhere.
I
Well, I
haven't
don't know.
because I've been going overcompensating with buying a lot of loud.
You gotta do the trade off.
I felt like I was like, I might as well be a trapper now. I might as well trap
Might as
it
well.
for real.
You could do that for how much you buy. My routine has
Let me know.
simplified as well. There's a lot of more drinking, unfortunately, but I still get some work done. At least my bare minimum work. I'm in higher education, so you can see how that affects. We ain't teaching nobody shit
Said
at this
fuck
point. We
everybody.
ain't helping nobody out. They kicked all the students off campus across the whole country. So right now we just in balance mode. Just
Yeah.
maintain what you got.
Right.
So that involves me, you know, I'm doing a lot of prison shit as far as workouts, you know what I'm saying, my ghetto
Mm-hmm.
workouts. So I should be coming out.
Did you make like a what's it called, a pull-up bar or some shit? I've been seeing.
I've been
those
We have
sharpening.
one.
I've been sharpening a shank
No
for
one
some
uses.
reason because I'm ready to stab one of
videos.
these
This nigga
niggas.
chewing his
boy.
mouth one more time.
Boy, if he eat around me one more time, boy. Goddamn. Cancel Christmas.
Hey, it's getting volatile
No,
now,
I'm
bro.
scared
Because
for
Willie's
y'all.
the only one who has to leave to work now, so he comes home just mad.
He come on.
It
he
used
come
to be
That's
Nick.
me,
It used
bruh.
to be Nick. He came back and every time like clockwork, he'd come home and look around and be like, "Bruh, you gonna eat this? What you doing with this? Where's this?" Willie's the same way now.
Dude in
He say
negative
that like I'm
energy.
picky, but shit literally be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, bruh, we
grown. Come on.
Shit
come
don't be
on,
out,
bro.
bro.
That's how we
It'll,
get
it'll
ants.
it be a plate in the sink talking about,
No.
That's
"Bruh,
how
are you
we
done
get
with
worse.
this?"
It's worse. It's a full plate of food by the sink.
Ooh.
So I can't tell if it's trash or if he's actually
She said,
still
"Are you
eating
gonna
it.
eat this?"
That's why I'm asking. Are you
I'm
eating
always
this?
still eating it. I'm always still
If
eating
it ain't in the sink, he's eating it. That's.
But either
There you
way,
go.
now Willie has
Isn't that what
taken
she
on that. He's passed the torch on to Willie, so now Willie gets down, and
Willie
and Willie's
come
just
home.
10 times more aggressive,
He
so
come
he's just
home.
mad up for no fucking reason.
Yeah, because
Ready
he
to
got
fight
that
niggas.
part Irish in his blood. So because he's dark skinned, but he got a red undertone. At least that's what he says. Basically,
So you keep saying it like it's a myth.
That's how I'm describing this nigga. He's a
From
black
now on,
leprechaun.
he's a black dude with a
Nah,
red undertone.
the red
Real talk, he's
undertone,
the first
I
black leprechaun.
mean, look at the Irish head ass. I'm done with y'all.
He be coming on, bro. He be hot, bro. He be just hot every
I
day,
be mad
bro.
too.
He
I
gonna be-
so,
He
don't
undo
talk
his
to me
time
after
mad as
work.
hell. He come home like an abused domestic partner. Like he take his time out real aggressively,
Right.
cussing niggas out. for
He
no
looked
reason.
like Will Smith from Pursuit of Happiness if he didn't get the job.
if he didn't get happy.
if
still
it,
trying
that
to get
that walk
hired.
home,
Yeah, that's satisfying. Yeah, we gotta pray for Willie, bro. We gotta say
Bruh.
a
he'll
prayer
be
for
all right,
Willie.
man. He came home. He already texted me a cabinet in the kitchen just fell off today. I was in one cabinet and another cabinet fell off out of nowhere.
You
Yo,
see how
y'all's
you see,
apartment is falling apart.
Right.
you see
That's
how-
3 things I've already said.
you see how it starts with him, right? Something that he
It's a
touches.
common denominator
fucks
right
up.
now. Like,
But my routine is just more simplified. Just trying to stay in somewhat of a good shape because I'm getting ready for the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying?
As you
You
should.
know, I want to be out by the first wave, but I want to go out like on my own.
As
like
a G.
Will Smith, like I Am Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
well,
gonna
he went
pull
out on the
pin.
last wave though, so like.
Nah,
like a
there was
lesser
another
Will Smith.
wave. You know what I'm saying? He went out in the middle wave
The middle wave. It was like middle towards the end.
because there were still people that was alive. He died for them. You know
He
what I'm
died for exactly.
So that's
like
I
it was
want
towards the end.
I'm gonna die for them. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
fuck that.
Uh,
I'm trying to make it out here.
I was about to say, what do you mean?
So I want to be the queen
I'm
of the
saying,
new world.
you know, the
basically.
coronavirus is gonna go to the zombie. That's how zombies are gonna come now.
I've been thinking about that. Y'all seen that new show on Asian or not Asian? It's a
Yeah,
Netflix
this
show.
is all racist.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's a Netflix
Okay.
show about Asians.
Okay, I apologize for all the Asian listeners
No,
out there. The
listen,
views of
listen.
Neems don't reflect
God
no disrespect.
damn.
God, say no disrespect
She
first.
said-
No disrespect, but it's an Asian
Said
show.
all Asians are zombies.
But they
said, "Have you
are
seen the
on
Asian-
the show.
There is an Asian show called
Oh,
Kingdom.
Yes,
Yeah.
that shit look fire.
All the Asians on the show are zombies.
On
half
Kingdom.
the Asians on the show are
Is it an
zombies.
Asian show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
an Asian show. It's called Kingdom. It looks fire. Cause now y'all got me sounding racist. I fumbled my words, y'all. I'm very inclusive of everyone. Okay. But either or, it looks like a fire ass show, and I'm like, I need to start this.
I heard it was
But
good. I heard it
yeah,
was
no,
really
look,
good.
my friend watches it too. He's like, no, it's fire, bro. So, but yeah, if this is a zombie apocalypse, I'm fucked because I actually don't fuck with zombies even a little bit.
I don't think anybody fucks with zombies.
I know, but some people would survive it. I wouldn't survive zombies. I'd survive other shit. Like, I feel like I'd be okay with this COVID-19. I'm like, you know, God willing, this ain't gonna be too much for me.
is that you knocking on wood?
That's me knocking on wood because God don't like ugly. You know, I gotta stay.
Nah,
gotta
that's.
stay
I
humble.
mean, for me, I was telling the fellas the other day. I was like, bro, when God calls my name, that's when I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So if
I'm out of here.
so the zombie apocalypse come, all I gotta know is that Jesus like let me know early.
That's
Like, you know
not
what I'm
God
saying?
calling your name though. It's apocalypse, is it?
Yeah, that's God calling your name. He calling everybody who he fuck with. You know how you not picking up the phone? He's calling people.
I think if you're still here for the apocalypse, you missed your call.
Yeah,
missed
exactly.
the
Like
call.
if you know
You
it's the
missed the
apocalypse,
call.
it's like, oh shit. Like,
So you don't think God he has like a priority list? He got a first round draft pick. He got a second round draft pick. It's like the Hall of Fame. Like you got your first ballot Hall of Famers, and then you got people who come in eventually. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be in waves. You know,
Yeah.
First wave of people are good. Those are his priorities.
Who's the first ballot Hall of Famer for heaven?
out of us three, I'm gonna go with me. I haven't been drinking religiously
Hold on.
like y'all.
Oh yeah, out of us three, Neems is going first for
I
sure.
don't know, cause he gonna be like, all right, yeah.
But
You
that
quarantine
being
and
said,
chill with, like-
it's gonna be when we're all feeling like we're on the upside, and then you're gone.
Now God is gonna
then
look at
we get the worst of it when this apocalypse actually starts. You'll go second.
Nah,
I'll probably be last.
God is gonna look
I'll-
at
I'll be-
Neems. God gonna look at Neems list and like, okay, you're a good person. Hold on, Allah. All right, back of the line.
Thought, like, really? You'll come in my kingdom like
What?
this?
You know,
I'd be like, fuck.
No.
Like, who paid for me to get in here?
Foul. He said, wait a
God, I
minute.
lied, bro. I'm fucked. Astaghfirullah.
I just
Oh
want to
my
be
God.
top three. I want to be in the first
First three
three
waves.
rounds. First 3 rounds.
Cause that build a lot of character.
That shows you that God fucking with you.
No, he's just trying you. Three
I mean,
waves of the apocalypse.
my-
I'll be like, I'll go up there. Like,
my favorite-
You sure, God?
My favorite book is the Book of Job, and he put Job through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
But
He
the
did.
apocalypse.
he put Job through a lot. If Job can go through it, I can.
You didn't put him through an apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
That was
is a
his
little different.
apocalypse. He lost his family. He lost his crops. He lost his whole way of life.
That's somebody's everyday. You know. out here in
That's
the
somebody's
world.
today. That's a small
Like, right
business
now.
owner.
Exactly.
So a small business owner who's named Job is fucked up right
You
now.
think niggas out here named Job still?
I think there's a lot. I think that
No.
yeah.
There might be
Job?
two in the
Yeah.
whole world. I'm going.
There's a nigga named Bartholomew. There's a nigga named
I know a
Abernathy. There's a nigga named
You know a Bartholomew?
I know a Bartholomew and an Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. Yeah.
Yeah, Ebenezer, if you listen to this shit,
No.
I fuck with you.
Ebenezer, if
Hey,
you're not a
bruh.
dark skinned nigga who is a pimp,
He's African
you
too.
Do they call him anything? Like, what are these?
they call him B.
Neezer?
Yeah, no, they call
These?
him Abby.
Ebby,
like,
okay. What
yeah,
about Bartholomew? What they call him?
Bart?
Barth.
Bart.
Bart, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's the fun. Ebenezer is the funniest name. Like when I first,
I would
met
love
this
to be
nigga, I was
friends
like,
with an Ebenezer.
Like I was like, are y'all joking?
Who driving? Ebenezer. Hey, I would just be on some
My
random
nigga,
shit with this.
Nah, bro, I would literally make bah humbug jokes the whole time.
Real talk, bro. It's like hella Christmas Carol jokes. Like, nigga.
That'd be trash. I had an idea for something to talk about, and it slipped my mind. Damn.
It's that Corona getting to you,
It's
boy.
that-
It's
yeah.
affecting your mind, boy.
Bruh.
Slowly but
Easy,
surely.
everybody
Yeah.
easy, man.
Damn.
Are y'all surprised about how cheap these flights is and shit though?
Nah, but it's
No.
gonna go back up.
That's my thing. That's what I've been thinking about.
It goes back
So
up.
all these businesses that have been charging when we was going to LA, we went to LA on a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like we bought 2 one-way tickets at different times,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like for me, my cost was like the total of like $216.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that's a good deal for an LA trip
Hell yeah.
on normal circumstances. But now I've seen like these prices. We was like a round trip from Atlanta to Miami at the end of April was like $40.
Yeah.
That's
literally.
round trip. So how can these prices can't go back up that drastically? Of course they're gonna have to go back
They're gonna
up.
go.
They're
'cause
gonna
now
go
they're
up.
It'll
fucking
take
sick.
time. It's
But
gonna be
then-
that like you saw that it went from $216 for a round trip. You're like, oh, this is affordable, and then it's gonna go down, and you're like, oh, it's $30. It's gonna do that gradual increase. That's why everyone is saying, like, if you're investing in something, airlines like Delta and shit, and then cruises, because yeah, they're hit right now, but they're gonna go back
But
up.
cruises take a while to bounce back.
They take a while, but when they bounce back, that's money. That's easy money. You can just leave there and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't understand how, like, because, like, the government just came out nowhere with
That new
finding
bill.
trillions of dollars or whatever. And
Pay
then
my loans off, dog.
And then all of a sudden, he's stopping interest payments on loans,
Yep.
at least for 60 days. You seeing what else happened? A lot of these companies and shit, they just
Like the
they-
bailouts and shit.
yeah. And I'm
Mhm.
like, so y'all can do this under crisis stances, but under normal circumstances, y'all taxing us.
They don't
the
want
fuck
to.
out of it.
Exactly. Like, it just shows you, like, economics is so fucked up. Like, if something's, I don't remember any of the terms, but if you really need that shit, they will charge you whatever. You see that shit with gas.
Gas
Like,
is it's $1.60.
It took $18
crazy.
to fill up my tank. That is amazing.
I know.
I love this shit.
I only put 15 in there. That thing was just a gallon away from being full. I'm
Dead
like, what
ass.
is going
And
on?
you
I
can't
love
fill
it.
your gas up in these times still.
He's
No, I
budget.
didn't.
You got a budget with the.
Nah, he a
economy
nigga.
now.
That's what it is. He got the money for it. He just don't feel like putting the gas.
No, I
in.
just prepay. You know, I say throw 15 in that thing. If it don't get there, it don't get there. Shit. What do you want from me?
That's your same mentality about going to heaven. But yeah, these motherfucking
Scott's car.
companies. I don't understand. If anybody's charging me, if I don't see like hella deals moving forward, bro, I'm just going. I don't know. I'm gonna have to revolt.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by the tickets dropping. I'm surprised that more people aren't actually getting on these flights. Like I saw the spring breakers for Miami,
Yeah.
but now that's passed. I haven't been seeing as many videos as
Because
that shit.
they really scared people with the whole like don't travel shit. Like airports are empty out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit, the roads are empty.
thinking
I
about
can
taking the
imagine the
risk.
airport. Like you
Yeah.
could probably go through TSA dumb easy.
you could
now.
get a little
Easily.
hazmat suit. You know what I'm saying, and then
Yeah,
go
like,
through.
I mean, I get it, but it's just I don't want to touch nothing. That's the thing for me. It's just like this shit.
And airports
lives on
seem like
something
it's
for
a
3 days.
cesspool for disease.
Easily, especially because a lot of airports weren't checking for people coming back into the country. They weren't even taking temperatures of niggas coming from Greece and shit. I'm like, what? You're not checking people from anywhere?
But,
About
What the
but
hell?
that's Greece
Yeah.
though. Nobody
We-
really.
No, that shit is spreading.
I'm just
like
saying,
We
nobody-
did this shit. We did pretty shitty handling this,
terrible. And,
and we
this nigga
saw it
Trump-
coming.
Oh, we saw it coming. And this nigga literally said last week, he was like, oh, I wish China let us know earlier about this stuff, how serious it was. Because the last 3 months, Trump was literally, I have it under control. We're going to be fine.
We know Trump is a jackass. Like,
He
you
is.
know,
But
you know,
it was even professionals
Yeah.
saying this shit too.
Yeah.
Like I seen clip after clip of them talking about we've contained it. It's
Yeah.
it's almost airtight contained. I'm like,
Psych.
what?
Psych. Now 800 dead in America, probably more. Y'all said 900, maybe 1,000.
Yeah,
No,
I can
it's
look it up
scary.
right now. Numbers probably changed.
And it keeps going up. That shit is terrifying. I remembered my question.
What was it?
It doesn't have a lot to do with what we were talking about now, but I was like, who's going to be on your apocalypse team? You get to pick 3 people, anybody in the world.
Oh, I'm picking me.
Okay. You're already
is
on
your
the
turn.
3 other people.
Jackass.
You said me again.
Yeah, I was like,
Dylan.
Not spit hot fire. Nah, nigga. You're dead. Like, come on.
That's a great question.
that is a good question. I need Bron on my side. Not the son, but LeBron James.
Okay, not Bronny. I respect that.
And then you know what? Just for credibility and validation, Obama. That's my team. 3-man team. We
Bruh.
get anywhere.
But you get one more.
Obama is useless in this situation.
No, he's not. We get in anywhere.
It's just Obama. It's nothing.
People are
you
giving
don't
us
get-
food just because
you
it's
don't get-
Obama.
You don't
You
get
think
his
so?
benefits.
Oh.
You don't get his benefits.
That's street cred. Obama got street cred. And
Obama
LeBron,
don't have that much in the apocalypse. He don't have no street cred at all. There's
Yes,
no
he do.
streets. Nigga.
you got street cred, bro.
I don't know. He definitely has street cred, but I don't know if it's like the magnitude of you finessing.
Fuck that.
other
He
people.
another nigga
like
at
if
that
I
point.
need food, I'm like, all right, Obama, here you go. It's half my sandwich, and I'm
What
like,
he do-
fuck
what-
you and your apocalypse team.
Why are you giving food to Obama? What has he done for you?
Enough. Just,
He was
That
the
was my
last good
presidential
thing. He was the
father.
last good thing in the office before this
Yeah.
happened.
That's
It's
not saying much.
The apocalypse. So we're gonna blame it on Trump.
Whoever
Yeah.
farted in that room before Trump got in there, that was the last good thing that was
Dead ass.
in that office before Trump got in there. That's not saying much, nigga.
last gassy asshole.
So
in
you
the
got
office.
you got Obama. Who else?
LeBron,
LeBron.
and then you said I get one more.
you get one more. You get 3.
Okay. And
Anybody could be your friend.
right,
your
anybody.
It could be your girl who is the last spot that you've been you can fill it with.
Oh my, it could be my girl. I'd say the owner of Delta. So we have some planes, you know.
Bro, he don't
That'll be
fly
resourceful.
It, though. Is
Do
he
you
a
know what the
pilot?
apocalypse is like though? Like you think airplanes are just gonna be flying?
I feel like
you
any
asked-
niggas with an airplane.
asked him-
Airplanes though, you're not even helicopters or some shit.
He
like,
answered that
I was
question.
gonna say a pilot. I'm getting at somebody who can fly a vehicle in the air. All right, fuck a pilot.
You
Then
went to
let's
the
not
sea.
get
You
that
could have said
specific.
any pilot though. You could have said a pilot.
I know, but I was thinking about somebody who would have access. I was trying to get specific for you. My bad. Shit. A pilot then.
he
How
just
about
named
that?
He named all the things. Please,
I could have done that the whole time. A fighter, a survivor, and a pilot. Like
the
no.
people you named were only like if it wasn't an apocalypse, yes, they're valuable
good
now.
team.
Yes,
Right, they're great.
Well, first
and
off,
apocalypse they
great.
mean shit.
LeBron James is an
LeBron
athlete.
James is actually a good option.
How?
He's large. He could. I don't know.
What he's doing? He don't know how to do shit.
What do you
Aside
mean he
playing
doesn't?
basketball.
How do you know he doesn't know how to do shit?
I feel like he probably
he
just
can
working
run
out.
with me.
He probably
Like
lifting
if we
weights
got to
and
get the
shit.
hell out of there, I know LeBron's not slowing me down.
Exactly. You're gonna be dead.
The pilot's gonna help us get up out of there, and Obama, he's gonna help us get in to where we land.
Yeah, I can't do.
I have a plan. Who
My
the fuck are your people?
My
Who's your
apocalypse
team?
team. First of all, is damn near gonna sound like the characteristics of the Baudelaire children. So I'm gonna need
Oh my
a
fucking
cook.
god!
I'm gonna get a cook.
No, bro, we need specifics.
So that
what cook?
I've been
Who's the
watching
cook?
that TV series on Netflix, Chef, with
Okay.
Jon Favreau.
Mhm.
So that his friend is an Asian dude. He cooked. I think he cooks out in LA and shit. But he's supposed. I want him because he seemed like a cool guy. So I wouldn't mind having him on my travels. Of course I need a big booty bitch, so we can help repopulate the.
So it's the apocalypse, and you have an Asian cook.
That's effective.
So you don't know what you're gonna be eating.
At that point it's the apocalypse. As long as it's
Being
not
resourceful
raw.
is what it's called.
He's gonna be resourceful.
Yeah. And speaking of raw, I'm gonna have a big booty bitch that I can go raw because it's the
He said
apocalypse.
I'm
Ain't nobody, you know what I'm
repopulating the world.
repopulating.
I'm dead.
So I don't really have a name for that person, but the characteristics will apply. And the last one, I need a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody big, diesel, somebody that can feed off on these zombies, or at least make that Terminator 2 sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So pretty much The Rock. So that's
Yeah.
that's my 3.
The Rock is actually a very solid option.
Yeah.
He could do a lot. All
She's
right.
thinking completely different.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
completely
yeah,
different
yeah.
No,
things.
because y'all gonna
She
look at my
said
answer
he
and be
could
like,
do a lot.
I'm wondering if y'all gonna accept mine. Wait, just got that y'all.
He's
sick.
just a freak,
Y'all
boy.
are
He's
sick.
a
I'm
freak.
not-
I wonder if
though.
it's hard as a rock.
The Rock. I am so sorry if you ever listen to this shit. I am so sorry.
I
She's
always
like,
wanted
you look at you, you big hunk of hummus.
Eddie.
Something vegan.
he do
You big.
he do got that hummus colored skin.
Said
Bitch,
you hunk of
for real.
hummus. I have never heard anyone
He
to
said,
be
"I wa-
described as that.
I've always wanted to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But go ahead, man.
Like I was about to say, first and foremost, I would get Jackie Chan in his prime, though.
No, you
In his
can't.
prime.
You can't manipulate time.
Fuck, I'll get Jackie Chan either way. My nigga's
Jackie Chan now is trash.
Jackie
he's
Chan
not.
in his prime.
yes. Jackie Chan in his
Okay,
prime
fair
is
enough,
lethal.
fair
Jackie
enough.
Chan now is still lethal. He could kill any of us in
Who-
any way
who-
possible.
Who I thought all his hits are non-lethal. Jet Li.
But he knows how to do lethal hits. Though.
Who is the new Jet Li?
They don't
Oh, it's
exist.
that
Jackie Chan.
it's
Who is the new one?
It's the
I don't
dude
know
from
any.
Crazy Rich Asians. The main dude.
He knows like karate and shit.
I think so.
Dead ass.
I'm
I'm
assuming
about to be
at
looking
this
up
point.
movies
'Cause I
because I
thought-
miss those type of movies.
I do too.
He was in The Gentleman. We watched that movie, The Gentleman.
I don't think as many people do the stunts themselves anymore, though. I doubt he does.
No. It's not him. The Asian dude from Mile 22, the Mark
I don't know what
Wahlberg
that
movie.
was.
Remember the one he was fighting?
From Green Hornet?
No, not him.
No.
We getting a lot of motherfuckers.
I'm looking at
If
y'all
you-
like,
if you're
So
Asian,
sorry,
if
for
you're
real.
Asian-
This is we're trying to shout you out.
I don't know names. Okay, I'm not good with names. Period. Black, white, or other. You know what I mean?
Okay, anyway, the
Shout out
rest
to
of
my
my
dude, Sam.
apocalypse team.
Oh yeah.
So she got a washed up Jackie Chan.
Okay, y'all got
Oh,
Jackie
see, oh, yeah,
fucked
she has
up.
Jackie
y'all
Chan.
got Jackie fucked
And
up.
who's the first person?
No, that was the first person. That was
yeah.
my go-to.
Oh.
That was her first ballot pick.
Bro, I'm the
I was
biggest
gonna
Jackie
say.
Chan fan, bro. I love
Obviously.
that nigga. He's amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking The Rock, all right. But anyway, Jackie Chan. I
The
have
Rock.
the biggest. Wow, now you got me. thinking
Wow,
about The Rock. I got the
your
biggest
mind is
crush.
Living in the gutter.
I got
right
the biggest crush on John Boyega, the dude from what's it called?
Star
now. Star Wars.
I don't know why.
The weakest nigga in the whole series. You have the biggest crush on.
But he makes me so like he's so funny. And this nigga got a lot of money that's gonna be resourceful later.
How? Money
We
is
could buy-
useless in the
we could
apocalypse.
buy
Didn't he run
shit
around the
and
movie
prepare
screaming
for it.
Ray like half the time?
Yeah, he was
They
trying to get a
fucked
white.
him with that.
He was
They
trying to get a
fucked
white
him
bitch.
with
And he
that.
didn't even get no butt.
just
He didn't
want-
get no ass from a white bitch. He was fighting for it the whole time.
She
Okay,
kissed
she's gross.
the nigga
I
she
wouldn't
was
want her either
fighting.
way. Okay, yeah, that
She kissed the bad guy.
instead of the
issue.
black guy.
What that got to do with me? Okay, that's his problem. I'm saying that outside of Star Wars, he's very entertainable. Like I like.
How many?
I'm
What
Oh,
else
you
have
so
watched
you
lately?
gonna do what Ray ain't do? You said this for Ray.
gonna hold my man down.
I got a foresight right that you can fill up on.
Right.
I'm gonna hold him
Let me
down.
pull that saber out. Pull that lightsaber out.
He said,
I said not Star
He said,
Wars.
We started on Tatooine, but we in the Dagobah now, boy.
Look at ain't you.
Be like, you are the father.
That ass. See what?
So John Boyega,
Because
old
one-
ass Jackie Chan. Who else?
I said Jackie Chan in his prime, but I will take old ass Jackie Chan because you a hater.
You
And
take
then-
old Jackie Chan now?
Yes, I would because I
he's
love
actually.
Jackie Chan.
I've heard he's really ridiculed and like
For what?
I heard something.
Oh, with his son.
Yeah, something about his
I read
relationship
something.
with
I don't
his
know if that was a
child.
tabloid or some shit.
I heard he's a really good guy.
You just hope
Like,
he's a really
I
good
hope
No,
he
he's
is.
an
I
amazing
really hope he is.
person. I like watch all his interviews. I love him.
You
I
Maybe
realize-
like
he's an
Jackie Chan.
insatiable
You
gambler. I
realize
don't
they
know.
said the
This
same
is
thing
just-
about what's his name, Kevin Spacey. So
Nah. I know Jackie Chan ain't do shit. Don't put that on him.
I'm just
I
saying
don't-
we don't know shit from interviews.
Nah, bro.
No,
Nah.
he did some. You
Kevin
looked it up?
Spacey?
Nah, I ain't look it up.
Don't you put that shit on Jackie?
I'm not putting it. I'm
Don't
just
you put
saying.
nothing on him. I don't even want that shit out there.
I'm just
Right.
saying.
That's don't
We're
be
tracking
speaking
all
that
this.
stuff.
We're taking all that part out.
Bleep that out.
And then my cousin, because one, she's a black belt, and two,
Your
She's a
list-
black belt. Okay.
Your
she can
list
cook.
is-
You
She
have
can
two black
cook.
belts on your team.
What
I
can
got
she cook?
exactly.
Can she cook?
They're gonna end
anything
up
or
fighting
can
each
she
other.
Cook anything out of anything.
No, she.
And
What was
she's
that? What was the
vegetarian.
last time can she cook anything with?
Y'all,
a toothpick?
it's an apocalypse. You're
Yes.
gonna be eating bread and rolls.
You are gonna be eating bread and rolls because you got Barack Obama on your team, and he can't do shit besides read and be motivational.
Well, hold on.
You
We
said,
can.
Baroka Hakam. What
I
is it?
did.
And then I feel like this: if we put ourselves in the setting, you're not gonna be able to get that extravagant. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, y'all gonna have some cooks on your team, but we're all gonna be eating. You know what I'm saying?
but like we need someone that could be like, all right, your job is just food. I got Jackie scoping out the landscape, making sure we ain't got nothing else, and then me and John gonna be in the back repopulating the earth because we gonna be good. Like I feel like that is we're agile.
Neems is
I don't need
Neems
no
is a
rock
freak
big
now,
ass.
boy.
a lazy freak in that, boy. She having John
Hey,
Boyega doing
boy.
everything, boy.
She fucking while friends fighting. They be like, hey, go handle
I gotta
that.
hold down the fort.
John,
Someone gotta stay in the tent.
let's strategize in the back.
Let me talk to you.
We gotta get out of this situation. Help me think.
But yeah, see, I told y'all I wouldn't last an apocalypse because that's my team.
Yeah, 'cause
That's your
I-
team.
I-
Yeah.
Day
I
three.
think out of all of us, you gonna be the first
Yeah.
team
Because you're gonna
out.
have a decent last meal, and you're gonna have your nut off. So
You're gonna be the second team out.
That's
and
how we all want
obviously-
to. That's how we all want to
you
go
said
out.
I don't really. Okay, you said the Delta Airlines owner.
I switched that to a pilot.
My
pilot.
nigga, there's gonna be like World War Z up there. It's gonna be like the War of the Worlds. Those
Flying
aliens
zombies.
coming down. Again, me, Jackie Chan, and I are gonna be climbing up trees, acting like birds and shit. We're gonna be good.
Okay, I don't know what kind of apocalypse you're gonna be in, but
Jackie don't get up like that no more.
Y'all hating.
One of the last things I want to talk to y'all about, is a random topic, but just it coincides with this because we've been watching a lot of shit lately, right? We all been catching up on everything. The film industry I've been thinking about a lot lately because they pushed back a lot of these movies that was supposed to
Batman.
come out. They pushed back. Well, I didn't know about Batman, but
Oh,
they,
Damn,
just
Batman?
production.
yeah,
of Batman.
what that means that's gonna get pushed back. They
Right.
pushed back. A Quiet Place 2 was supposed to come out this month.
Yeah.
That got pushed back. They
That's
pushed-
what this city feels like now. Quiet place.
It
yeah,
is.
a little
You
bit.
walk by
is.
bums and they don't even want to ask you for change.
Bum's
Like,
got the
don't touch
mask
They be like,
on.
Don't touch me.
Bum said,
COVID-19.
leave the chains on the ground.
Well, they go squirt with some hand sanitizer.
Bro, if a bum got a hand sanitizer,
Y'all
bro,
shut
hell
up.
nah, boy.
Nah,
Hell
they
nah.
get their hands. They gotta be clean too.
For what?
For COVID-19, nigga.
To be, never mind. I'm not gonna go. I don't want. Shout out to all the bums listening. If you, I don't know how
You
you
said
listening
what?
to
To go lay on the ground.
Yeah,
You go
Your
lay on their
house
own
is-
shit.
your house is dirt.
They still deserve
Fucked up,
sanitizer.
bro.
Damn.
Nah, they be having tents, nigga. Or maybe
Right,
no,
they
that's
tents
that's
dirty as
LA. That's
hell.
LA.
Nah,
LA, boy, they be having rooms.
that homeless population. What's it called?
It's-
San Fran.
it's
is
sick.
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
San Fran, they be having walls. up.
Yeah,
sheets and
it's
shit like that.
crazy.
It is sickening out in
It's
LA,
sad.
bro.
Yeah.
All that money out there, they can't do nothing for them homeless people.
No,
They don't want to.
They're homeless, but I mean, they're employed still. Majority of the homeless people are employed in San Fran and in
that's how-
Atlanta.
Ooh, really? I didn't know that about
San-
Atlanta.
These
Sam-
people got day jobs.
That's sad.
San Fran got a feces problem though. Yeah, they got a lot of niggas. shit
I'm
in the
learning a lot of
streets.
shit right now. Did
Yeah,
not
they
expect
got-
The
I
that.
shit in the streets.
Yeah, they shit in the street. That's why it's a big problem. Cause you know San Fran is too expensive to live there.
Yeah, but like that's infection right there.
Obviously, shit.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be around shit in the streets.
All right. Anywho, what were you getting at?
I was saying the film industry, like they pushing back a lot of shit, but they're allowing.
You always bring us back. I like Neems.
They putting out a lot of shit, but they're doing like they're expediting like when films were supposed to come out in theaters to like on digital on demand.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind of like obviously Netflix and all the Hulu shit that's booming right now because like they already had their shit laid out. Ain't shit else to do. But these studios like they've always been fighting against these streaming services, right? But now all of a sudden they've been leaning on that because like we already shot this movie. We spent all this bread. We had this bread for marketing, but now it's a piece of shit now because everybody quarantined. Ain't nobody making no money. The last movie I saw was The Hunt. Yeah, Swap. I think that was last.
Yeah, that bitch was empty.
That bitch was dumb empty. Like as
It-
far as quarantine
That's
purposes.
so sad.
That might be smart though, because they know everybody's inside.
Yeah.
So send the movie straight to digital.
Yeah.
You can always have
But
a
are
release
people
of it.
thinking
But that's
of,
the thing, like
buying it?
after this shit is over with, I'm thinking about like Neems. You were saying like after we're over with this, going back to normal. How do you like? What makes you go out to the movies again? Like,
right.
'cause
Now you have that option.
if we have that option, that means now I know your ass was just again. It's exploiting all the business practices.
you
that
can do this.
exactly. So you can do this.
Well,
you just
I mean,
haven't.
Well, shoot, what do people think like they go to theaters for? It's
Yeah,
for
it's the experience.
but
really.
it's for the crowd.
but
like,
only for like big movies now. Like I'm definitely going to the theaters to see Endgame or
Yeah.
Spider-Man or
That's
James
facts.
Bond or some shit like that.
I mean, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. Like if they sent it
Really?
to digital,
so if you
I
had
would
the
go to
option,
the
movies.
if you
I
had the
watch that
option,
shit on my
so
TV.
you would never go to the movies again if they always if they released that.
yeah, no, I would never go again. I mean, I'm not that in love with the experience. Because the experience is very fragile. If the movie's not good, I could give a fuck about it. It's not like, oh, I'm happy I still went to the movie theaters. No, the movie has to be good. That's the end all be all. So as long as that's there, I'm straight. As long as the good movie's on there, I don't care if it comes to me digitally, watch it on my goddamn phone, illegally, or in the theaters. I would prefer on my couch where I can rewind and pause
I get that.
and smoke and drink.
I get all of that. I just like the experience of going to the theater for big movies. Like you said, like I make sure I see every Marvel movie, or I try to see every Marvel movie in theaters, or like every superhero movie in theaters type shit. Besides that, I don't really be going. Or scary movies. It's an experience.
Why do women
like
like
going-
why do women like scary movies so much?
I don't know. Bro.
Is
I
it like
the
a
rush.
sexual thing?
Why do we watch SVU all the time? Like I don't know. We like
Right,
shit.
it gets you just
I like
paranoid.
a little bit of a
So
you
you
know
like fucking on the balcony, he almost dangling you off.
what?
What's the what's
So y'all put me
the
out there a lot today. I don't know how to answer any of this. I'm just gonna say what from here on out. I plead the fifth. I'm not saying no more.
What's that one show where it's like a bunch of cognitive diseases that drive all the criminals? It's like a cop show, but it's all mental diseases that they deal with.
I want to watch that.
I forgot what it's called. My sister used
You
to
talking
be
about
on
Criminal
it.
Wait.
Minds?
Is it
Criminal
Criminal
Minds.
Minds? Yeah, with Shamar Moore. Yep.
Yep.
Good show.
Why you pick out Shamar Moore?
Because he was fine, and he still is fine. That's why I used to watch shows.
Should have put him on your team.
Yeah, you
Nah,
chose
nah.
John Boyega.
Boyega.
I want someone I could
Boy.
listen.
Yeah.
After the apocalypse, and let's say
That
we
boy.
survive, it's just me and John. I'm like, oh, I
John
actually
boy.
love this nigga. He's fun. We
John
get
boy.
each other. We're gonna be like, fuck y'all, okay? That's what we gonna do.
All right, shit. If you like it, I love it, my nigga. Shit.
Nah, you hating, it's fine.
All right, we were. I forgot we were supposed to do segments today, but I do have one segment because we're trying to be more professional now.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to come out with more segments. And we're also gonna be doing more since we doing this quarantine shit. We're gonna be posting a lot more on the NDR 513 IG and Twitter. So we're gonna see a lot more of us and hear a lot more of our unfiltered thoughts because we got a lot of shit built up. But I want to ask y'all, what is a random thought that y'all had this week or today that you remember, and elaborate on it a little bit. I'll start off.
Okay.
A random thought I had today was like, we just had this conversation in the car a little bit. But like, this is the best time to be a broke nigga in a relationship.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like you can literally, you don't have to say no excuses, no nothing. Like, you could say like, bitch, let's just go take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she'll be like, all right, like, I'm so happy. Like, I've been meaning to go outside, and it's just a walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do nothing extra shit. All you got to do is maybe get some takeout. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's a little couple dollars right there. If you
ain't
can't
nothing.
afford that, you shouldn't be in a relationship, period.
There's free delivery.
Free delivery. They even throwing out. I got a deal in the mail that gave me $5 off and free delivery for this code that I got.
Get out.
Exactly.
Damn.
Oh,
For
send
where?
that code my way.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You checking
we
our
today?
mailbox.
I'm just-
Yeah,
I'm just-
we share one.
I'm just saying. I don't want to promote nothing until they sponsoring us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Facts.
so
All
Nah,
right,
he keeping
all
that
right.
shit from
yeah.
himself.
That's why
Right,
I'm
what
asking. I brought up Wings
Bleep
and
it
Grill
out.
because Wings and Grill, we up next, bro. We gonna get a.
I told you, bro. I'm done going there, bro. Oh no, you broke down though. Okay, it is a little bit diverse. Okay,
Diverse.
we're
It
good.
is.
We're good.
But no, it's just like this is the best time to be a broke nigga. Like you don't
It
have
is.
everything's closed. That's expensive. You really ain't supposed to be going out. So you, bitch, ain't got no
You
reason to
saving
yell at your
money.
gig in your lip. All you gotta do is just be calm. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If you got a plug, you know what I'm saying, just throw them a couple dollars, send you some bud, whatever.
Right.
You just really chilling at the crib for
Ain't
real.
doing nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Doing Nathan. All you gotta do is just take her out. Like you treat her like a dog now. Pretty much. No disrespect to women out there, but I mean, like,
Wait a minute.
Y'all
you
go
gotta-
out for walks
You gotta
here
go out
and
for
there.
walks. You
Right.
gotta feed,
Feed
her.
her.
Feed her. Make sure she get a little nap in. or
Pet her at
something,
night, you know what I'm
please.
saying?
Yeah, pet the pussy. Yeah.
Pet the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sad. It's gonna be bare minimum for y'all niggas out here, and we gonna love every second of it.
Right.
love
We
it.
ain't got no choice.
All
got
we
no
have to
choice.
do is just keep control of our temper, because they're gonna push
That's
us.
the only.
they
They're
gonna push us.
going to push us.
They
Oh
gonna
my
push it.
God.
She's like, why don't we ever go out no more, bitch? It's a
Why?
quarantine.
It's a fucking
You want me to
pandemic.
die for your goofy ass? Nigga, I don't even like you. Get out.
Bruh. But it's
Can't
gonna
go
be
nowhere.
so
Get out
little
of the
to fight
room.
about.
You want to sit with them or you want to sit with God?
I'll start pretending to be sick. Fuck it.
Dead ass. Nah, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. That's how you get it. But yeah, that was just my thought. I was just like, bro, if I was in a relationship right now, this is the best time to be in one.
It's cheap as fuck.
It's easy to get pussy nowadays because ain't shit else to do.
What else is
She
there
ain't
to
got.
do?
She can't say she tired from what? Goofy
You
bitch.
ain't got no job no more.
Right.
Yeah, you lost your job. Your dumb ass was telling me you a small business owner. That OnlyFans shit ain't working.
I'm so sick of y'all.
I'm the only one bringing food on this table. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
I mean, yeah, y'all gonna be fucking.
Pussy should fucking
Fucking and fighting. I mean, I love it. Fuck it. Every good show has
Pussy-
a little drama.
in these times, pussy should not be on the table. Pussy is the table. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is the table.
Yeah, pussy
Everything is
table,
established
the,
based
the
off of
food
this.
is pussy.
Bruh.
The drink is pussy.
Exactly.
And dessert.
I'm not arguing with
You know
any of
what
that.
I'm saying? What is
So these are valid
Like-
statements in my book, guys. Y'all keep it up here.
No, one of the random thought I had, and it wasn't today, it was as of late, but you kind of brought it up, this TikTok shit. I can no longer dwell in the gray area. Kind of like some of the videos, kind of get sick of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I have to either be all in or I'm all out and I'm against the shit. So I've been just battling. I've been on that line.
You're
I
right.
haven't even made my decision yet, but that's just something I've been
Just give it a little bit
contemplating.
more time.
I'm standing here. It's just like, I don't
I
want
thought
to
it
be
was
in
the
this
dumbest
world.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I
dumbest
be
shit.
thinking. Then the next second, I'm like, but I could get creative on this motherfucker for real.
Easily, bro.
Put some time down on
Easily.
this, but
Yeah.
and I'm at home all day. I could do some shit.
Do it.
We'll see where I fall.
Do it.
We gotta talk about the scripts. I swear to God, we gotta
dead
talk about
ass.
the script.
Dead ass. Yeah.
So what's your random thought this week or today?
So I'm just the kind of person that I always think of other people, not in the best way, but I just be like,
So give us the worst way because we don't want to hear the best way.
okay, no, I'm saying that's
Oh,
what I
okay.
meant. That's like, it's not in the best way. It's not like being considerate. It's just like, because I saw this post and it was a joke, obviously, but it said Vladimir Putin released all the lions and tigers in Russia to make sure that like niggas don't leave their house. And then I just started thinking about like how fucked up things could really get, like to make sure people stay at home. And there's this video of one of the Italian mayors saying like, if y'all don't stay in your house, we're getting flamethrowers. And I just keep thinking about that video of we're getting flamethrowers if y'all niggas don't stay in your house.
See, man, we wouldn't. You already know, U.S. I don't know if we would play that shit.
I
There'd be
mean-
a lot of dead lions in the streets.
Dead ass.
There'd be a lot of shots.
There'll be a lot of dead bodies too.
There'd be dead
Yeah.
bodies for sure, but there'd be a lot of
That's
dead.
my apocalypse right there. Lions and tigers and shit.
That'd
out
be-
here.
that'd
Too
be
many people bear arms, bro.
That'd be fucked up, bro. If a lion was just like, what if you was like about to get in your car going to work? You see a lion like looking dead at you, or, like right across the street.
I said, this car is my home now. I'm like, what's up?
You can't move. You can't even go back home.
I will try to run that bitch over.
I half believed that. When I saw that, I was like, damn, they go. Then it said 800. I'm like, all right, they ain't.
Right. That's like, they ain't got 800 lions in
I was about to
Russia.
say, there's damn near extinct. Shit,
And
them
then
things
there was
probably-
a post about North Korea, how like, I forget whatever that dictator's name is, Kim Jong-un, saw like one person
Well, she
had
been
it.
dissing all Asian people.
That's
all
his name.
that-
Look it up. Look it up.
It is, it
That's
is.
it, Kim
She said,
Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
He like shot one person. I don't know if this is true or not. Probably not, maybe. But he shot like the first confirmed case of COVID-19.
Yeah, I
he just killed
seen
that.
that.
Nigga. He said, we ain't having this shit here. And I just be thinking about stuff like that. I'd be like, what like precautionary things are other countries doing to really like prevent this shit? Like, do we need to get flamethrowers? Do we need lions and tigers to eat these niggas up to make sure we're not leaving the house?
This sounds like a first wave problem. You know what I'm saying? And
Damn, that's me.
I want to be out by the first wave.
I think this might like. What if this was intentional? Like, what if this was like created, like this strand of COVID?
Yo, my pharmacist told me not too far from the village where the outbreak started, there is, I want to say, like a research laboratory where they test out things like this. Like, I don't know if it's drugs and other stuff, but they test out this type of specific shit. And they're like, it could have like gotten in the water and spread to the village, or they could have released that shit and it just went left. So like, he's a smart guy.
Listen, AIDS took out black people, junkies, and gay people.
On purpose.
On purpose. This could be targeted as well.
Yeah.
Old people.
Yo, I'm like, this type of shit,
the
like
last- they're the last real-
bioterrorism, it's real.
They're the last real voters, for real. They're the ones that consistently vote. Young people don't vote like that.
Mm-mm.
So if you get them out the way, you can swing a whole country.
Facts.
So I think we just solved the case.
Hey.
That's crazy. Damn, I don't want to end on old people dying and shit.
Yeah, no, you said
I mean,
fuck you,
no.
boomers.
That leaves the floor for us. That's what I was getting at.
Oh.
We got to step up. You know what I'm saying? We got to step up, and it's never too early. So
Respect.
I'm back
There's
on the
also never
boat.
too
I
late,
am
right?
voting again. I'm going to vote
Yes,
now.
because we can't let this nigga win again. Please.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I hate it
As
here.
entertaining as it is, I can watch reruns of this. I don't need to see it.
It's
I
enough.
don't need to
It's
see any
enough.
new
To be
material.
honest, this 4 year went by a breeze. You know what I'm saying?
It was long
If
for
you
me.
didn't, if you weren't like an immigrant who was here illegally, it's
That
just
ass
4
might
years
just
went by a
wait.
It's
breeze.
felt like these first 3 months of this year has been longer than his term.
I was talking to my homegirl today, and I was like, yeah, this year's just been so rough. She's like, hun, it's just been 3 months. I said, fuck. Like, ain't no way it's just
That's what I'm
March.
saying.
Just
Just fucked up
3
my whole birthday month, bro. I'm like,
Bruh.
damn. I
And this
couldn't
shit is going to get longer. It's going to be
even-
bad.
Bruh. I was Mr. Happy Hour for a good week. That shit is gone now.
Yeah. You got to have your own.
That shit is gone now.
You got to have your own.
I'm coming back. Hey, when this shit quarantine up, boy, we partying for 40 days and 30 nights.
That ass. Endless mimosas every day. Fuck it.
They gonna
Fuck it. I was gonna take a break from drinking.
I mean, I
Y'all
haven't
just
been
talked
drinking.
it up.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm about to be Mr. Happy Hour for real. We hosting a lot of shit when all
Dead
this shit
ass,
coming. Well,
dead
once
ass.
everybody gonna have to take that flu test and all that
Right.
shit
No,
too.
no,
But
no.
yeah,
Still 2 weeks.
Are y'all gonna get tested?
No, because I heard it's really uncomfortable. Well, actually, I have to for my job. Just kidding.
She over here. No, she ain't, boy. She
Nah,
patient X at her damn
I'm
hospital.
over here just hiding.
All right. Like,
You think they're
mm-mm.
talking about me? Nah. No, they actually got to test you though at my at the pharmacy I work at.
So they gotta put you in the nose and all that shit.
Mhm.
You've done it before?
I haven't done it, but my pharmacist was telling me about it, and he was like, "Yeah, like once they like make it available, because we haven't gotten it yet, because my pharmacy is supposed to, not my pharmacy, but like our chain of pharmacies is supposed to offer testing, and first wave is gonna be like the people that are still working, like a lot of healthcare workers, policemen, firemen, all those type of things, and the second wave is gonna be people who feel like they are sick, that need it, blah blah blah. So once that's released, once we have enough testing kits to do all that, like that's why like they want to get you tested to make sure you don't have it or you're not a carrier for it, because they're realizing there's way more to it than we know. So yeah, it's kind of scary, but stay up, you know, wash them hands.
Yes, wash y'all hands. Be safe out there. Try not. I just seen that they're trying to close some of these parks in DeKalb County. Like
Dead ass,
like,
the
come
parks.
on.
Ain't
Give me
shit to
something.
do.
Well,
I need
at
to
least-
walk.
Yo, you want to go into the damn park, nigga?
I was going to the park.
He's doing prison workouts.
I'm
He's
doing my
gonna do a
prison
lap
workout.
around.
You know what I'm saying?
He's doing it in his room. He ran 3 miles in his room. But I was pacing around, so I feel it. You gotta do what you
You
gotta.
gotta do what you gotta do.
do.
But be safe out there. We on some real shit. Like we want y'all to. We need more listeners. So if y'all die off, we this is a useless
Right.
podcast.
This is the best time to
So,
listen to podcasts.
Yeah, this is the
Right.
best time to catch up. We got a whole.
Our numbers better be booming this
Yeah,
episode.
boy.
Deadass.
This podcast episode better do something. Otherwise, we may not come back. You know what I'm
What
saying?
can we do?
The apocalypse could come, and this is it.
Wave one.
We're gonna have to add some clickbait. Let's say we have an additional guest, so it'll be Neems and John Boyega.
We have John Boyega.
My boy John.
On the next episode, Neems is gonna try to get him to marry her.
That's literally my goal right now. Y'all, I'm dead ass. Like
You
I'm
have-
gonna DM him tonight.
You have
like,
a
what's
very
up,
low
boo?
bar for your goals.
He's a great individual.
He is
okay?
a C+ actor
Oh
at
my-
best.
I like him for his.
I fuck with him though
individuality.
on a
Did you watch
personality
his
tip.
exactly
His hot ones, yeah,
Exactly.
For personality, yeah, he's a cool black
His
Fire.
hot
dude.
ones, what was it funny?
It was
Yeah,
funny.
he was
just seemed
entertaining.
like
He
a
was
cool
talking about how he
dude.
was. This nigga went to Carnival, and
Bruh.
the Disney fans got mad at him like, this nigga's supposed to represent Star Wars. and
Right.
He was over there smacking bitches' asses.
Right,
and
he
just-
was
He was
wildin'.
grabbing titties and some other
He
shit.
was
boy.
No, he
wildin'.
wasn't. I gotta look
Yeah,
this
this
up.
is
Bruh.
before Me Too.
Nah, this really hurt my feelings. He was like, damn. He's like, this not with
And he was
me.
he came at him back on Twitter like, I could do whatever the fuck I want to at
Right.
Carnival. Fuck this Star Wars shit, boy.
Dead ass. I don't blame him.
But But yeah, you need to pick another.
Nah, that's
partner.
my bae. John,
But-
if you listen to this, I love you.
But no, be safe out there. Make sure you listen, subscribe, rate our podcast as well.
Please.
Also rate the all the podcasts on the Dead End Podcast Network, especially Frames Per Second. We try and do some things with that, get our numbers up as well. But yeah, Neems, how can they find you? Even though we're social distancing.
We're social distancing,
yeah.
but not from social media. So
Okay.
you can follow me at Naima with the underscore. So NEIMAAA, 3 underscores following that.
And is that to specifically for John Boyega's ears, or is that for
that's John Boyega. I will DM you my number personally. Like I don't really get on Instagram.
what happened to
like
Michael
that.
B? I thought you ain't shoot your shot with Michael B?
You know, the more I look at him, I don't know what it is. Someone said he looks like a 17-year-old boy, and now I just can't unsee that shit.
Who?
What's his name?
Michael B. Damn, she forgot his
I
name.
literally
Wow. Oh shit.
Creed.
Okay, well.
My nigga Creed.
We was talking about
Matter.
that. I was like, who's a better actor?
Michael B. Jordan. That's
Michael
his
B.
name. You
Jordan.
forgot too.
No, I was thinking about Michael B. Jordan or Daniel Kaluuya.
I would go with Daniel Kaluuya. Just,
Thank you.
Yeah, because Michael B.
What?
Michael B. plays the same person to me in all of his movies. Like,
And Daniel has played 3 people.
yeah, but
In
he-
his career.
3
All those
people
movies is
differently.
fire.
Yeah.
Not all those movies are fire because of him.
What do you mean?
Only one
Queen
is.
and Slim, Get Out, Widows.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Widows was not because of him.
okay.
Well, he was a menacing role.
I think his role stands out in every
Yeah.
movie he plays.
His role was.
He was in Sicario.
You
too.
see how he got killed? He was in Sicario.
Yeah, he was the black guard in
I
Sicario.
don't know what that is.
You've never seen Sicario? That's a good film.
All right,
Good
bet.
watch.
I got shit to do.
Swaff, what's up? How they gonna find you?
You already know. You can holler at me on everything. SWAF. SWA.
In the future,
FF.
TikTok.
FF. That's my. Yeah, that is my TikTok name actually.
Oh.
Let me just confirm that though. I'm about to be active on there, y'all. Y'all don't even
Dead
know. I got
ass.
some
You
ideas.
could be so
ideas.
creative with that.
I need lessons though. So
Yeah.
if you up on
We
it,
can learn together.
yeah, got it. I got to. Oh shit! Actually, I don't have an account. Fuck.
See, I told you.
I
You
guess
used
I
to
was
be
lying.
watching. You used to be watching and not even.
I thought
really
you
watching.
had to create one to even look
Nah,
at the
you
videos.
just be
Okay, well,
watching
shit.
shit.
I'm making one tonight. I'm making one right now. SWAF. SWA. FF.
You can, of course, follow NDR513 on IG and Twitter. Again, we're gonna be posting a lot more on there. I've been posting a lot more too. I'm trying to get myself out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be more social during the social distancing and all that shit. You can follow me directly at WESISI number 11 on IG and Twitter as well. And make sure you listen to again all the podcast episodes that are coming out on the Dead End Network. And yeah, we'll try to get back in the lab. I know we always be dropping episodes random as fuck, late as fuck, but hey, this is a nigga podcast.
Yeah,
Right? We're trying to
exactly.
clean it up. We're getting segments. We're gonna get a camera guy
Right.
soon. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been talking about that a lot lately, but again, it's working on CP time. But we gonna have shit for y'all. So y'all, I appreciate y'all. You know, following us and grinding with us and just enjoying the fuckery that we be saying out of here. So as you know, we mean no disrespect.
At all.
Just
at all.
created the TikTok.
While Nick was over here, just
Exactly.
really.
Oh my
I
bad.
was
Pouring his
going
heart
in,
and
boy.
soul to
you
this.
just said a random
My
ass. You might as well
nigga was
said gumdrops on a pea kettle. Like whatever the fuck that was a random ass thing you just said, bro. Goddamn. We'll put that in afterwards. But yeah, make sure you tune in. You got a lot of shit to listen to from our back catalog. And we appreciate y'all's support. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody trying to stay safe. You do got the virus shit. Just stay away from everybody and
Drink a lot of fluids, stay healthy, support your immune system, get some vitamin C.
a lot of oranges and lemons.
Oranges, yes. Fruit is the best way to do it.
Yes.
Not too many lemons or oranges, though, because, stomach acid is real, and I don't want y'all to get ulcers. But, no, be healthy. Eat a lot of fresh vegetables, fresh fruit.
The shit you're supposed to be doing.
Shit
Basically.
that you should be doing. People are so much more healthy now and, wash their hands as if they shouldn't have been doing this shit before.
I'm telling you, motherfuckers do not rock. You'll be surprised about how many times
You niggas are gross.
Hey, also to all y'all,
women are as well.
to the singles out there, or if you're in a long distance, or if you just can't get to your loved ones, masturbate responsibly.
Oh, my God.
Space them bitches out.
Responsibly, please.
You don't
Don't
want.
wear yourself out.
Yeah, you don't want your shit to be tender. You don't want your shit to be.
I feel like you just get, a claw hand after a while, right? No?
Nah.
Is that not something y'all
A
experience?
claw hand.
I don't know. You just did it so much. I was watching Seinfeld the other day, and that happened to a nigga. He was not the
I think-
master of his domain.
I think a
and-
yanked dick is more accurate to what
Is that
goes
what do
on.
y'all be going through, God?
I mean, you're just worn out. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not warmth that gets the. It's not moist gooiness that gets the job done.
Anywho, let's
With us.
focus on the important things. Watch out for your mental health. Please don't jack off too much or masturbate. Whatever
And wash
y'all
your
doing.
hands afterwards if you do jack off.
Wash your
Alright?
hands,
We
period.
practice safe jacking off.
You don't
skills.
want to spare nothing.
But
Yeah.
ladies, already know if you're gonna do it with the toy, sanitize the toy. If you're gonna do it with your fingers, wear gloves.
And that'll do it for us this week. We out. Peace.